Smokey, can you just edit it down more?
True gangsters. Pop it like a watch me pop it like a
What's up? Oh shit, that was super loud. My bad. What's up? Check, check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Is that better? Hello. Sorry. Awoke. Music is a bit too hard. That's my bad. I have been rinsing the new Skrillex album. Who the fuck has been listening to that new Skrill? Me, smile. And it's good as fuck. Hello. What's up? That's a lot of people in the chat box. I remember when I would go live and then I'd be like, oh, hi so-and-so, hi so-and-so, hi so-and-so. And there'd be like 3 chatters and then be like, okay, what's up, guys? What do you guys want to do today? Now there's 10,000 people in the chat.
Wahoo.
What's up? Thank you for the 7 months, Muffin Coats, an OG. It's the year of March. People are saying, streets are saying, streets are saying. Oh, hold on. I just got a message. Remedied. Thank you for the 7 months as well. Damn, back-to-back 7-month resubs. You love to fucking goddamn. March, it's almost 1 a.m. In Hellscape, Florida. Yeah, I keep streaming at really odd hours, and that's my bad. It's because I'm busy during the day, and also I talked about this before. Holy shit! Okay, guys, I just went live. Let's chill on the fucking subs for a second so I can say hello and talk. But hi, thank you. Thank you, Remedied, for the 5 gifted. Thank you, MSW Micah, for the Prime. Thank you, Panda Llama 69 for the Prime, or Tier 1. Sorry, you paid for that one. Thank you, Muffin Coats, for the 5 gifted subs. All right, fuck it, man. Fuck it. The start streaming button is just the infinite money button, all right? Yeah, let's keep them coming. Fuck it. Camera's on. I'm here. Money, please. Money, please.
Marcus stream after a bad day is exactly what I need.
Thank you. I'm sorry you've been having a bad day. I've honestly kind of been like in a bit of a slump the past 24 hours or so too. My sleep schedule's been kind of fucked and it always throws me off, but let's fuck it up more. You know, fuck it. I'll drink a Red Bull at 9:45 p.m. just to talk to y'all. Thank you, Muffin Coach, for the 5 gifted. Thank you, Nick in Action, for the 3 months. Another beautiful Fury episode this week, March. Thank you. You're welcome. Shouts out Cutie Cinderella. She's fucking back. Oh my god. I also just drank a Red Bull. My goat, Samson. This one's for you. I usually don't have Red Bulls in the house because I don't really drink energy drinks like that. But this one made its way to my desk, and so it must be drank. Please drop the Fear and Chain. It's coming. I have a meeting tomorrow morning. Oh shit! I just drank a Red Bull and I forgot I have a fucking 10:30. God damn it. I have a meeting tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning for the
Hits and
merch,
hypers.
for merch stuff, okay? It's coming. I'm sorry, okay? I've been busy, I've been traveling, and I'm also unreliable. I'm sorry. Poppy Fairy, thank you for the 2 months. Scorpio, thank you for the tier 1. Guys, chat is going so fast. I can't read all this shit, man. Wow, is this March 5th podcast here? Yeah. Sorry about press escape, buddy. It's okay. It happens. I mean, I'm pretty sad about it, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's been a while. Lots happened. A lot has happened. I've been all over. I've been to DC. I've been to New York. I've been to Miami. I've been to Chicago for a layover. Yeah. Saludos desde Tijuana. Oh, mi papá es de Tijuana. Saludos. Spectrum Jade, thank you for the 2 months. I will pay those Canadian tariffs. King. Yeah, okay. So I guess like the Fear End merch is a good place to start. It's funny you mentioned the Fear End merch because I was wearing my Fear End anagram. Maybe I can find it. Hold on. Because I've been wearing the samples. Some of you guys might have noticed that I'll secretly be wearing Fear End unreleased samples here and there. Not only to tease, but also to like try them out and like, you know, see what needs to be changed and all that good shit. Where's Lolo's Twitter? I don't even think I'll be able to find out Lolo's Twitter because he tweets so fucking much. Thank you, Spooky Pants, for the Prime. Thank you, Pandalama, for a gifted sub as well. Thank you for the subs. It's really not necessary, but thank you so much. I love you guys. Yep, of course, unsurprisingly, Lolo has tweeted 6,000 times. Let's see if we can find them, though. Because it's going to be relevant to the story I'm about to tell. Let me change. I'm a real streamer. I know how to work this thing.
Hope you're well, bro.
I'm okay. I hope you're well. Come on, keep going. Here it is. Why did he 0.5 me on this? Anyway, if you look closely to the jacket I'm wearing, I was wearing this around New York on the topic of Fear End merch and the Fear End chain. Standing in the suicide spot, obviously. And got a lot of compliments on this jacket. I loved how it fits. Hassan really liked it. Will really liked it. I thought it was sick, so even if they didn't like it, I don't care. And the very last day I was in New York, actually, I was out at a club with some friends, and I was kind of fucked up. I drank a lot really quickly, as you do, because I had a 5 a.m. flight, and Lord knows I was going to make the most out of every fucking second I had in New York up until the last goddamn moment. And my friend, and I took my jacket off. This is what I wore on the last day, and I took this jacket off because it was hot in the club, and I'm pretty layered up. And one of my friends was cold, and so I let him wear my jacket. And then me drunkenly stumbling out as I'm Irish goodbying, I'm like, you keep that. That's your jacket now, buddy. That's your jacket. It's a 1-of-1 sample Fear End jacket. It's yours now. And I kind of miss it, but it's okay because it is a sample. So I'm going to get, I have like 3 more, but they're not, this was the best sample. I had like 2 other samples that are like kind of jank in comparison, don't look as good, don't fit as right, like the earlier samples. So I don't ever wear them. This is the first one that I was actually like wearing a lot because I actually really liked it. So I messaged the merch people that we're working with, and I was like, hey, I need another one because I gave that one away, and I missed it already. And they were like, yeah, we got you. So I'm gonna get another one. And also, when you have a bunch of like clothing samples that you're trying, you're kind of just supposed to give them away, either to like friends or family, or donate them because you end up like not using them because they're just samples.
You already know what I'm gonna say, so I'm not even gonna say it.
95
so smile W.
Hello, Adam. I do know what you're gonna say. You don't need to say it. Thank you for the 95 goddams. Love you, bud. Anyway, so to the person who said, where's the Fear End chains? The Fear End chains are coming. The Fear End jackets are coming in limited quantities. And everything else that still hasn't been announced is coming too. Patience is a virtue, okay? Patience is a virtue. The Fear End chain I'm actually really sad about because I had one that I was wearing around a lot on streams, if you guys remember. And I broke it, or it broke. I was like, I forgot how, but I broke it and it like snapped and pearls flew everywhere. So I don't have one either. Okay. I'm also sad about it. But it's coming. It's all coming. But the tariffs, girl, the tariffs. You're right. Never mind, there's no merch. The merch is canceled because of the tariffs. Forget everything I just fucking said. There's no merch anymore. Okay? It's all fucking over. Country's over. Fucking merch is over. The tariffs, it's over. We lose. We fucking lost, boys. What size will the chain have? It'll be adjustable. I think it'll just be one size. The jackets will be like, I don't know, small, medium, large. I don't know. Queue up Brax's Holdout. Brother, I have not played a game on the computer in fucking weeks, maybe months. What the fuck is Brax's Holdout? Oh, Brax's Holdout as in like Heroes of the Storm? That's crazy. It also shows how much I fucking forgot where I came from that I didn't know what that was. Does your dog remember you? Gunner? He remembers this? I think he remembers me. Yeah, it's my fucking boy. My road dog. I do miss him when I travel, but it's okay. Hopefully less travel in the next like month or so. We'll see. I also got the news, actually puppy update. I got the news that he's officially my dog. For some of you guys who don't remember, well, some of you guys might even know, but like, I rescued him. I guess you could call it rescuing. He's 8 years old, and his original owner is terminally ill. I don't know them, but they're like going through like a chemo and stuff, and apparently it's pretty bad, which is sad. So I rehomed him. He is a Pomsky, which I guess is like a designer breed. Look, I'm not a designer. I didn't buy him. I didn't buy a designer dog. Okay, I rescued a designer dog. Coincidentally, I wasn't even looking. He fell into my lap. And he needed a home. Okay. And mobile leg tone shift. Fear and money too good. Okay, he was $8,000. Okay, I paid $8,000. Is that what you want to hear? I bought him for $8,000. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just rescued him. And but I didn't know for the first few weeks. I was like, girl, check Twitter. What happened? Why? Why am I checking Twitter? Check Blue Sky. Are you guys because I'm getting canceled? Is that why for buying a designer dog? Also, did I miss a sub? Thank you. Check LinkedIn. Girl, check Substack. 8K dog is already trending. Check Friendster. Check the smoke signals. What was I saying? Yes. So I saved him. I rescued him. Your fave, Ghoul Andrea. Thank you for the 25 months.
Marshall.
Song getting mogged. What's new? Yeah, I saw this. And for a couple weeks, I didn't know like if he was going to be my dog permanently. We're just trying it out. But actually, I got the call. I got the text. I got the confirmation while I was in New York that the owner has officially released him to me, and is happy that he found a new home. That he's happy and having a good time. So yeah, I'm a dog dad now, for real. And I'm gonna take care of him. W's in the chat for that. What else? Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been posting where I'm at. You know, y'all have been seeing what I've been doing. I've been around. I was talking about something else. I talked about Fear and merch. Yeah, I have a meeting tomorrow with the merch people. We're going to talk about a lot of important things and get the ball rolling on some stuff. I broke my Fear and chain. More are coming. The Fear and chain and the jacket will be in very limited quantities because they're obviously going to be a little bit more expensive. And I want them to feel like special and like limited pieces. Yeah, I think that covers most things. I've been waiting for the Fear and jacket. It'll come. Actually, no, it won't. The tariffs fucked it. What am I saying? There's no Fear and jacket. Stop waiting. UCount seems to be doing well for the most recent Fear and app. Yeah. What do you mean? We have motion. We have motion. March chilling with Bernie and AOC. Yeah, some guy named Hassan was there too. Can I come over next week and meet the dog? I don't know if I'm going to be here next week, man. I'll let you know. I'm never home. I'm taking my... I am going to Coachella this weekend with Will and some other friends. So my parents will be watching my dog. That's honestly the nice part about having parents that are within like an hour like distance from me, is that they can just take care of my dog for me if I'm traveling a lot. And actually it's a win-win because I visit them once to go drop the dog off and like have lunch with them and chat and stuff. And then I visit them again to go pick up the dog and have like dinner or lunch with them again. So they get trade offer. They watch my dog because my life is too crazy. I get them watching my dog. They get to see me twice instead of never. And I have dinner with them. They get a present son. A son who's present in their lives. I'm holding them at gunpoint. Oh, you want to see me? New merch line, Fear and Tariffs. That's good. Write that down. Write that down. That's good. Who are you looking forward to most at Coachella? Really want to see Salute. Really want to see Sammy Vergi. Really want to see the Marias. Really want to see a lot of people. I'll have to look at the lineup again. But there's a lot of people. Why don't you have a mic and cam on Fear and? Okay, well, let me know even though you won't, but having a Coachella the way. Thank you, brother. Hassan wants to do something with Kneecap at Coachella too. Yes, the calls are coming through. The calls are coming through. Hassan's going to nuke my Coachella plans. It's happening. It's happening. Here, I'll show you guys exactly what it feels like. You guys want to know what it's like to be me? Do you guys want to, like, a window into what it's like to be me? Like, not even a meme? Here, I'll show you. I got you. I'm going to change the playlist up too. One sec. Sorry, please hold. Here, I have a perfect image that will sum up what it's like to be me. I was like, hey, I've been telling Hassan that like Will and I are gonna go to fucking Coachella for weeks. You know, it's gonna be so awesome. We're gonna film the podcast early so Will and I can go like have like a weekend off and go have fun. Hassan messages earlier today in our group chat. He's like, boys, I think we're gonna IRL stream with Kneecap at Coachella. March, we're gonna need to do this last minute. Gonna need you to cancel all your Coachella plans and work last minute. March, if you ever need to get a fill in, let me know. No. Add that to the merch line. That's an emote if I ever saw one. Yeah, somebody... Where's the emote? Somebody link the emote. There's an emote, isn't there? March is a peak meme of this is going to this is me going to the job I dreamed of. Yeah, axolotl is also Mexican. Yes, it was brought to my attention that the axolotl is also Mexican, which is pretty hype. Mi gente. Marchipu on BTTV. Can someone link? Hold on, I'll find it. Got it. Found it. Boom. I'm gripping. Boom. There. It's set. So cute. Bet. So yeah, we'll see. Really, every day is full of surprises. Life can be so beautiful sometimes. It's like you can have plans for weeks and months, and then like you just never know what's gonna happen to them. My favorite short story is called Axolotl. I've considered it that many times without the hair though. You should get it with the hair. Yeah. So hold on, I have to sneeze. I might also be getting sick too. I'm not sleeping enough.
Had to get that emote.
Had to get that emote. You didn't need to sub for that. Thank you for the tier 1, but that's a BTTV emote. You don't need to sub for those. Everybody just has those. Thank you for the support, though. Thank you for the sub. Oh my god, I got like so stuffy all of a sudden. I don't know why. Anyway, so what else? I'll stop yapping for a bit and watch the podcast soon. Yeah, no refund. So went to DC. Did you guys see me aura farming on TV? Did you guys see me at the fucking Palestine protest march on the Capitol? Aura farming on Al Jazeera? Or wherever it was broadcast? I forget where. March, we have to raid Constantinople this year in 1453 last minute. Yeah, I mean, I do some pretty cool shit. I'm not gonna lie. As far as cool shit I've done to Aura Farm, though, this is pretty up there. Up there looking like I'm... Oh, up there looking like goddamn... I don't know. Like I'm straight out of Dune. Yeah, people... Look, people say that I look mad. That's just my focused face, okay? I just... That's me when I'm locked in. See ya, Adam. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm locked in. I was looking to see around if we have any fucking shooters. Oh my god, my nose is so stuffy all of a sudden. Why? Help. And then some of you guys might have seen the Caroline Kwan tweet, which honestly, I find flattering. And I think she meant it as a compliment, and I took it as a compliment. Wait, there's a clip? There's no way there's a clip. What is this from? Wait, there's a clip? I have not seen this. Hang on.
Wanted to make sure that I didn't miss seeing my Princess Marsh.
What?
Which I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for the rally for this reason, that it gave us this screen grab.
Just how I stand.
Slay Marsh. Slay Queen.
I mean, I did kind
And then, of course,
of have that shit on.
my other queen.
I mean, I kind of had that shit on.
Marsh is Zendaya.
Okay.
I'm just obsessed with his hand, like the model hand at his side. Marge is the people's princess. I've been saying it. Oh yeah, he's my princess for sure. And if he's not your princess, then get on board.
Oh, I love Caroline so much. That's my fucking goat. So that's what I was doing in DC. It was really cool. We almost didn't go. Some of you guys heard the story from Hassan, but on the way to the airport on a red eye. Well, fuck. I need to drink water, sorry. This is what happens when I drink like soda and stuff. Can you show your new tattoo? Oh my god. Fuck, so much has happened. Yeah, I got a new tattoo. That. Got that. Got matching tattoos with Lolo. Oh my god, I think I'm actually getting sick. What the fuck? Got matching tattoos with Lolo. Almost missed our flight to, or no, we did miss our flight to DC because we got stuck behind a police chase at fucking 11 p.m. or some shit. And then Hassan was like, fuck, we're not gonna make it, man. Let's just skip the DC part like of the leg because we're gonna be late, and like let's just go to New York and do the Zoran stuff. And I was like, no, we're going to DC. We're gonna go march on the Capitol. Okay, lock the fuck in, Hassan. And we made it happen. I pulled some strings. Well, I mean, I was coordinating with our travel agent guy to put us on different flights. Once again, and I saved the stream. It was a banger stream. Everybody had a great time. I fucking made it happen. Okay, as always. And then and then we went to New York. Flew to New York, which is stupid. We should have just taken the train. And then we went and did the stream with Zoran, which was sick. Went a lot longer than we thought it would, which was fine. Walked around a lot. I was sweating. It was crazy. I think that stream was a lot of fun too. And then I stayed in New York for like an extra few days, and actually almost like an extra 5 days, and just hung out with like Lolo and some other friends, and got like, I was just running amok, like fucking having the time of my life, and it was great. And now I'm home. Is Zoran actually a nice person? Yeah, he was great. I hope he wins. I hope he wins. I would like one good thing to happen in these dark times. Please, just one. I'm so used to bad things happening. But how about one good thing? Thoughts? I rode the MTA for the first time while I was in New York. Not with Hassan. When we're streaming and stuff, we're like trying to get to places ASAP, and also trying to not be in public as much as possible when we're in transit, because we'll get stopped a lot, which is fair. So the train isn't always the most practical when we're live. So I didn't take it with him, but later in the week when I was staying back, I went out with some friends, and they took me on the train for the first time, and it was great. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be bad. I was excited for it, but it was great. I really liked it. Yeah, the LA brain cannot comprehend. I unveiled the beauty of public transit in North America. What a concept. And now I'm back in LA and driving everywhere. Which don't get me wrong. Like I love driving. Like I have a car that I really like. And I've been driven since I was 15, and like I enjoy driving. I just don't like being forced to drive. Did you see an NYC rat? I did. I saw a small one. Yeah, I did. On my last night, actually, or second to last night, I saw one while I was walking through Brooklyn. Yo, the anxiety I have watching you guys leave events, I can only imagine it's intense. It's intense. It's usually all love though. Every now and then you get a weirdo that pulls up, but like it's usually all love. The leaving the in recent memory, leaving the Bernie AOC rally here in LA was like the most we've been mobbed in a minute. Like usually they're like we're okay, and like people kind of give us space, but like there was a few times while leaving the Bernie AOC rally a couple days ago that like we were just getting like swarmed where we couldn't move, and that's when it gets a little like ugh. Not only does it get weird because I'm carrying a camera and so like I'm trying to like cut through people while also getting a good angle while also like trying not to like shove people, but also it's like when you get swarmed it's harder to like watch your back. Becomes a safety issue. Yeah. But it's cool. How do you feel about people wanting a pic / chat with me? With me personally, I mean, it's fine. I mean, typically, if someone wants a picture with me, there's like 6 people that want a picture with Hassan. So I can take the picture because he still has to get through 6 pictures. So I'm like, sure, I'll take a picture with you. That's fine with me. I think it's very sweet. There's so many people. Look at y'all in the photo. Is that us? Can you really see us over there? Dude, that's like 2 pixels. I mean, that is where we were. Hassan should have filmed the BTS of Oxford. Why didn't we do that again? I think we weren't allowed to. We weren't allowed to stream it. You're right. He should have. Well, I don't think we were allowed to do anything. I don't think we were allowed to film anything. I think they were weird about it. I agree, though. I would have been sick. Yeah, I think they said no. We literally never saw it. Yeah, because they were like, we don't. To my understanding, they were like, you're not allowed to film anything because we're going to film it ourselves. And he was like, okay. Well, no. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I can say. Actually, I'm not going to say anything. I can't say too much. Just know that we were told we couldn't film it. And we were under the impression that they would release something. So I don't know where that is. But if I ever meet Hassan, I'm going to ask him to take my photo with March. That's been done. It's pretty funny though. I have a picture with you from the Porter show in LA. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, if you ever have a picture with me, fucking feel free to tag me in it or post it, or I don't know, keep it for your memories. I don't know, do whatever you want with it. Go into it. You said they were supposed to drop a video, but you couldn't do it yourselves. Yeah, that was basically what I was told to. Any update on streaming at Coachella? I found out earlier today that there's a chance it'll happen. Are you ready for $90 burgers? You act as if it's my first Coachella, though. It's like my 6th Coachella. I know exactly what to expect. Are you going to EDC? What do you think? I think Hassan said something about the Oxford Union folks just being classic uni kids and being behind on something. Yeah. What else did we do? Yeah. Hung out with Lolo, became best friends with him. Basically what happens is like Hassan will introduce me to a cool person that he knows, like Will or Lolo. Well, no, I met Will first. Somebody cool person he knows, and then they'll hang out with us, and then they'll realize that I'm way more of a chiller because Hassan, just streams all day and like just exists for chat, which is fine. And then they're like, but this March guy's fucking awesome. I want to be best friends with him instead. I was on the phone with Lolo yesterday for an hour. Actually, for like 2 hours. Once in the morning and once at night. Just yapping. Which museum did you go to? The Met? I went to the Met. Yeah, I went to the Met twice, actually. because the first time I went to the Met, I am a dumbass from Los Angeles who has never been to New York or the Met or anything. And I slept in, and then because I was drinking the previous night, and then I woke up at like 2 p.m. and then I got to the Met at 4 p.m. and realized it closes at 5 p.m. and also realized that it's fucking huge. And so I was like, well, I'm not seeing shit. And then so I speed ran like 5% of it, and then I was like, okay, I have to come back. And then I did. 2 days later, I went back like at noon and was there for like 4 hours and actually saw most of what I wanted to see. I still didn't see all of it, but it was great. It was awesome. It was probably the nicest museum I've ever been to. I think I can like pretty confidently say that. At least it had the most interesting shit to me out of any museum I've ever been to. Even if you start in the morning, there's just so much, yeah, which is cool. I like that, and also it's easy to get lost in there. He knows where home is, yeah. An insane picture too for Hassan to post. Like I look like his fucking twink that he's wrapping his arms around. And I'm like, okay, let me give some context to this picture. Because I look like shit in this picture. I look like I'm dying because I am. Okay. I mean, this is a crazy picture. I mean, I had to repost it, but it's an insane photo. This picture here, like, first of all, insane angle, insane photo. You could have used a different photo. We could have tried a different pose. But like, okay, yeah. He looks like he has his arm wrapped around me, and he does it. But because of the angle, it looks like that. Anyway, I am violently hungover. Okay, it's like 1 p.m. LA time. I was on a plane from New York. Not even 12 hours before this, more like 8 hours before this. Okay, I'm tired, violently hungover. The sun is beaming down. It's like 80 degrees. We have no coverage at all. The sun is just like piercing. So I'm sweating, and there's a rally happening with 36,000 people in front of us. We're live, and I'm crammed between like two different like news people on like the press platform that's got no fucking room to move, and I am trying to hold this camera steady and get a shot of AOC speaking at the moment, and then Hassan just turns. Hassan's like, March, like, because Hassan's already posing for the picture. And he's just like, March, turn around. Like, so I turn around. This is like me barely processing that a photo is being taken. And I managed to throw up a peace sign and like a half smile with like a 1 second notice while there's a million things going on and my brain is fried. And then he just posts it and then doesn't tag me, which is like even crazier. Just like, what the fuck? Really cool event though. That was sick. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting kind of lived up that event. Not that like Bernie and AOC are running for anything, but like I was in my hometown, and there was so many people. Like literally, like you can't like you guys have seen some of the aerial shots, but there were so many people, like in every direction, just tons and tons of people. And they were like they were spitting. They were up on the mic spitting. And there was a few times where I was like, damn, I'm getting kind of lived up right now. I'm feeling the fire. I'm feeling motivated. March's memoir is just writing itself. Yeah, can someone write my memoirs? I told Lolo that if I die soon, that he can write the memoirs and keep the proceeds. Now you are going to go on Coachella stage with Kneecap. Yeah, I don't know anything about Kneecap, but I'm down. Hey Sprocket, what's up? Yeah, then Bernie pulling up to Coachella afterwards was crazy. Lolo should stream for real. I've been telling him to. I've told him to so many times. Lolo should stream. Yeah, so Bernie heading to Coachella afterwards was crazy because I was supposed to go to Coachella afterwards that afternoon, just to go to Palm Springs to like see some shows and like hang out with some friends. And then Last minute, I was too tired. I was like, I just did the rally. Like, I'm tired. I can't do this. And then I opened Twitter 3 hours later, and Bernie's like on stage, and I'm just like, I'm getting mogged by Bernie. The most like, the vitality of this man. I'm just like, I'm over here. I'm like, oh no, I'm too tired to go to Coachella to the rally. Meanwhile, Bernie's 800 years old, and he's fucking there. I'm just like, okay, I'm just a pussy, I guess. And then did 2 rallies the next day. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm Eepy, guys. I'm Eepy. What's up with this new RuneScape game? I never played original RuneScape. I was a Ragnarok Online player. But there's like some new RuneScape game everybody's playing, right? Is it Pog? He drove there, by the way. He stopped at Sizzlers. That's not true. There's no way that's true. Is that true? Please tell me that's not true. Because in my mind, I was coping because I was like, oh, he probably like got in a helicopter, you know, or like a private jet or something. And oh God. Oh my God, it's true. That's fucking crazy. I'm such a pussy. That's insane. No one get on helis. Did you see the New York accident? Dude, I was in New York when that happened. Now I have to get on the fucking elliptical tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. If Bernie can do it, you have no excuse. Let's see. Hold on. March, good episode yesterday, by the way. I bet it was fun having everyone together. Yeah, it was awesome. Hold on, one sec. Why can't I share this? No. What the fuck? Hold on. I'm having some technical difficulties on my phone right now. Oh my God, what is this fucking song? This is crazy. Yeah, guys, just dance for a second while I figured out this tech issue. One sec. Okay, I figured it out. Sorry, I'm back. All right, let's watch a podcast. Damn, this song is crazy. Unfortunately, I'm still possessed by the dark spirit of G. I don't know what that is. Fear and? Yeah, every Monday. This week has already cleared last week's on YouTube. The cutie bump is back. The numbers don't lie. Look, I don't care what it takes or what we do. Just watch the episodes. If the numbers are good, I'm happy. I'm happy Cutie's back. Love Cutie. Numbers are good. Let's keep the momentum going. I heard you shut down Press Escape because Women's Month ended. Yes, that is what happened. Who am I seeing at Coachella? I'll give you a speed run. One of my homegirls, Shima, is playing the Do Lab, so I'm really excited to go see her. If anybody's at fucking Coachella next week, go see my friend Shima's set at the Do Lab. She's awesome. Let me see. Coachella lineup. We'll take a look real quick, and then we'll watch the podcast. Oh, where's the lineup poster? Okay. Friday, obviously I'm gonna see Lady Gaga. I'm gonna see the Marias. I'm gonna see the Prodigy. Want to see A.G. Cook. Maybe catch Chris Lorenzo. Maybe Chris Stussy, but I think there's some conflicts with him. Maybe Kneecap, I guess, if we're gonna go stream with him. That's about it for Friday. Saturday, I'm down to see Green Day. Love Green Day. Charlie XCX, obviously. Would love to see Above and Beyond. Love to see Claro. I heard T-Pain set was really good, so I'd be down. Eli Brown. Maybe Horse. Oh, Salute for sure. Salute's like one of my must-sees for the whole festival. I love Salute. Probably gonna catch the two Hollis set because I heard it was really good and the new album is pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, that's basically it for Saturday. And then I'm also gonna be running around the Do Lab a bunch, and the Do Lab artists aren't on here, so I'll probably be spending a lot of time there. Sunday, I don't know. Sammy Vergie for sure. Snow Strippers. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Do Lab a lot actually. Let me see if I can find that lineup. I don't know, you guys get the idea. Actual Snuffkin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Okay, you guys know I always like to reward you for coming to my channel to hang out with some shit y'all never seen before. Hold on, I can't leak anything. So give me a second. I gotta make sure I find it. Here we go. I'm just gonna download it real quick. Hold on. This might crash my computer. $700 megabytes. Like 2 minutes. Kaya picture? Not the weird dog thing Hassan showed earlier. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, I got it. Hang on. Here we go.
My frat?
Oh God, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, nice.
So, are you guys?
They didn't realize we were recording.
I feel like this is your speed.
Oh yeah,
You like this?
yeah. Who is this?
Oh, take a look.
Oh, Quincy Jones
And who
Bill
else?
Cosby.
Yeah. Why don't you take a seat? You disgusting monster. That was a trap.
I mean,
Put that in the bonus.
damn. Just not.
Think that like right wingers also.
Why was he calling? What do you think of this? And I'm thinking like a theme for the pod.
I love that.
You do?
Yeah.
Well,
Why don't you take a look at who's playing that music?
Oh no!
Yeah. Why don't you have a fucking seat? Will, why don't you have a fucking seat? It's Dr. Bill Cosby. It's the Dr. Bill Cosby.
Love Hassan selling that. He wasn't. That was. They didn't know that we were rolling. Hassan and Austin both didn't know we were rolling. When he was like, "Well, I'm thinking like a theme for the pod," and Hassan was vibing, he was like, "Oh, I love that. That'd be good." that was real. Hassan, check Blue Sky. Yeah, so you saw it here first. Hassan Piker and Austin Show endorse Bill Cosby.
Tino's pizza rolls because Dad doesn't know how to make dinner without you.
Yeah.
Sounds like the life, honestly.
Yeah, we've been waiting. We've been waiting for your
We have
return.
scurvy.
I have scurvy. What is this fucking intro? Gabe cooks these up, and I'm just always like, "What are you making?" It's just like a fugue state.
I don't know. I don't know if it comes with vanilla or not.
It says it's
Ice latte / vanilla latte, but like, what if it doesn't come with vanilla?
then you should kill yourself.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! This is such a wait. Hold on. Scroll up to the description.
It says vanilla.
Freshly pulled shots of espresso with our French Deluxe vanilla powder. Okay, that should be good. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
What did you want? You usually get soy milk.
No. Oh, I do oat milk. Oat milk. That's right. Oat milk. Thank you. That's it, I think.
Do you want extra?
No, too much sugar.
Okay.
Too much sugar. All right, maybe easy ice. Perfect.
That's too many options.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cutie Cinderella's back. Yeah.
Wait, we're recording?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Now they're going to know I'm a diva.
Don't show your.
We already
phone.
knew that, Austin.
Oh,
Cutie,
look at my freaking
we got
phone.
together.
Oh my god.
It's been this long.
Yeah.
We found you what I think is the coolest Mickey
Go.
Mouse shirt I've ever
Okay.
seen in Japan. Take a look. This is
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse doing Wing Chun, which was for some reason.
Wait, you
being-
haven't been here since we went to Japan?
Yes,
Yes.
I have a bag full of gifts for everyone that I brought back from Japan that
Oh
I just
my
kept
God.
in my bag because of the family return. Yeah, I love
Oh my
that.
God, that's so cute.
That's gotta be racist.
Cutie, I'll be honest. It's been so long.
Is it
Gotta be racist.
I don't
No,
know.
it was in Chinatown. We got it.
I lost your gift. It's been so long. I don't.
Why did he
Oh,
say
no,
that?
I'm shocked.
No, I got a gift for you. I genuinely got a gift. I bought one.
The sticker ran out of stick.
No, I
Speaking of travel streams, I saw somebody earlier mention how like that they want me to produce the China streams. I mean, obviously, if we go to China, if we go to China, I will be there. Obviously, it's just a matter of getting Hassan to leave his house to go to China.
I lost it. I
Thank
don't know what
you.
happened.
I like
You're
this. I
welcome.
got you guys Utah stuff, but I didn't bring it because I'm freaking sick.
Yeah.
I'll bring it next
She
week.
was
You're
sick.
freaking what?
She's
I'm
sick.
sick. I'm sick. I'm ill.
Oh.
I'm supposed,
She's
to be,
sick.
I'm supposed to be on a sick
You need
day
to
right
produce.
now.
You need
but
to produce it speed like. It's not gonna be like. I mean, I'll produce it well, but Speed has like a team of like 10 people and like drone operators.
showed up, so
You ran out of
fucking
PTO.
crazy. I guess I'm out of PTO. It's insane.
Should we do another intro just in case that's too long?
Hey
Oh,
guys,
sure.
I'm Cutie Cinderella. Oh, I thought you meant introduce myself.
Yeah, we
No,
have
no.
a very special guest here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no,
boys,
your
girls,
intro
and
is great,
MBs.
but you know, like, because you guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Fear and Podcast, where the prodigal queen has returned. Cutie Cinderella. We prayed to white Jesus, and white
Blonde hair, blue eyed, white Jesus.
Jesus delivered us.
I did.
Me.
Cutie Cinderella, welcome back, Cutie.
Hi, I'm ordering Austin's coffee. I'm sick.
Yes, she's sick.
I'm sick.
She's
My nose is stuffed.
I thought you were crying. She got out of her car, and I thought she was emotionally crying. I said, "Oh fuck."
He said, I don't
This
want to
episode's
deal with
gonna
it.
Yeah, Austin wanting us to do a repeat intro where he's paying attention and he's the one announcing is the most Austin shit ever. And you know what? I'm glad we didn't fucking conform.
I don't want to freaking deal with this.
He's like, come on, sugar tits, start laughing. Give us a smile.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Want to make it in this biz?
It's Tinseltown.
My dad had a cold.
Thank you,
and
Faye
we,
Rome, for the
we
tier
hung
one.
out. He came and visited me.
Thank you.
And we're hanging out, and he thought it was funny to sneeze on me.
Crazy.
I know. What?
That's pretty funny.
It wasn't at
Cutie
the time.
Cinderella, I've never heard of that ever. I think I'd fight someone.
He thought it was really funny.
I think it's pretty funny.
He just beamed snot on you.
So he'd be next to me, and he'd go, "Achoo," and then I'd be like, "Dad, stop!" And he'd go wipe his face and be like, "Oh, sorry," and then he'd wipe me and like wipe. It
Oh
on
my
me.
God! No wonder you're so sick.
I know. I said I'm gonna get sick, and he was like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I don't know.
Is he trying to give you like a Mormon vaccination?
I think so.
Is that how you guys do it?
Yeah. But then I guys, I don't want to complain. However, my house is full of mold.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a rat or raccoon crawled under the house and died.
Yeah.
So it smells so bad.
Which, by the way,
You can stay here if you
I have
want.
no hot water. I thought about showering here. Because I showered in the cold today.
Why are you laughing?
it's just because she's in a house full of mold and a dead raccoon underneath, and she still won't stay here.
I know. It's just like a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Just like
Well.
the cats, Kaya would just eat them,
Yeah.
No, I think the cats would eat Kaya.
actually.
Galaxy Nina, thank you for the tier one as
I
well.
think it is a little selfish, Hassan, that I'm moving to LA and
Thank
you
you,
haven't
Liz.
even offered me a room.
I don't want you to live here.
Yeah, he doesn't like you.
I would we would kill each other.
I'd pay you a good rent.
No, I don't care. There's no amount of money.
I'll be honest, you're kind of too far from like the Norma Triangle anyway.
Insane.
He wants to be by the Abbey.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants the bird cage. He wants to live above the Abbey.
Yeah. Okay. Cutie Cinderella's back. I have gifts from Japan
Oh, that's so
you.
sweet.
that I got for
I
everyone.
won't sneeze on you.
And I've literally kept these gifts in the bag.
Yes.
That I got an extra bag specifically so I can bring these gifts.
Didn't we give out our gifts already, Will?
I gave some gifts away,
I just
I just
but I
got my
kept
shirt.
more. I have more gifts because I wanted to do like a family reunion since Japan.
season of
Family
giving.
reunion.
You didn't have them in the room ready? Oh, okay.
Did
It
anyone else
is-
watch Wild and Out? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Family reunion.
Oh my God, he's got a whole suitcase full of them.
It's like he just described that.
You really are a sweet person. You know that, Hassan?
I don't think so.
It is crazy
Can we
how long
talk
you've been gone.
since he's not here? Can we talk about? I think Hassan has a crush on me.
I've been thinking that too.
It's like
We're
been,
soaking this up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
We are
been
back.
weird.
No, his obsession with you was crazy.
He's been like begging me to come on.
yeah, begging you to come on.
He's been talking about how wide my hips are
Yeah.
for birthing. Yeah, it's weird.
He has been talking about how fertile he is.
Yeah. I don't. Do you think we should say something
When
to
did
him?
what's happening?
I don't know. I don't know. He wants to impregnate Cutie Cinderella.
Oh.
Is what we're
I
trying
don't
to
know
say.
what we're supposed to do about
That'd be
it.
great for ratings.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to though.
That's a good point.
What if I got pregnant by Hassan's baby and had an abortion for politics?
This was awkward. The beef with Maya and Cutie is wild. Wait, what beef with Maya and Cutie?
Oh no!
Wow, that's
I'm realizing I've never really seen March by himself. Well, this is my house where I live. So I don't just live in Hassan's basement all the time.
You can say that, right?
I can say that.
She's a woman.
Wait, you don't like abortion anymore? That's a problem?
No, I think it's great. I think
Are you
women.
afraid what's going to happen to you
No.
if you support abortion?
No, I fully support it. I'm
Yoo-hoo,
pro-abortion.
I like abortion.
I'm pro-abortion.
There, you
Yeah.
sound scared.
No,
still.
I'm not. I'm saying I'm full
Will's
chest.
like, please.
Austin,
Abortion.
Oh no, I'm super pregnant. I would not like it. Will you go with me to get an abortion right now?
Of course, yeah. Let's go.
He passed, Your Honor.
oh wow.
See?
Wow. What
Why are you so quiet? Will you
Yeah,
gonna
are
run
you
for
afraid of abortion?
You gonna run for Republican office?
No, that was a lot. There was a lot happening. My ADHD was kind of overwhelmed.
No,
That's
I
okay.
understand.
Do you want me to leave? I can go.
Yeah.
I
That's the
can
first
get out of
time
here.
in a while. Would you get your damn gifts?
I'm trying to put him in a bag.
Oh my God, he's fumbling everywhere. He's flopping. Did I tell you I met a guy on a plane last week that was like, I haven't watched the podcast since Cutie Cinderella has been on it.
Yeah, everyone. This is the deal. Okay,
you hear about all this.
everyone's a fake bitch. They're all
Yeah.
gonna say our view is not gonna be better all of a sudden because I'm back.
Oh, it'll be.
They just like complaining.
We'll receive a bump.
The cutie bump.
The cutie bump.
Approximately 2,000.
No.
The cutie
Okay.
bump
Okay.
is real.
This is
Black Myth Wukong bag.
yeah.
I
I know.
don't-
I put it in a Black Myth Wukong bag. First
Okay.
and foremost,
Yeah.
coming all the way from Japan for Austin show.
Oh, a bidet.
No, it's
No.
It's Bidet Underpants.
Oh, it is. Oh,
You can use this at the Abbey.
Oh my-
You'll be the talk of the town.
Dick Fawcett bag.
You did leave it at Hassan's house.
Oh, Dick Fawcett.
Yeah, you put that on and you go to the Abbey and, people just put tips in
That's
there.
actually how they circumcise people.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, how cool!
They
What's the
squeeze it
faucet
out.
for?
Yeah.
He did.
my
He
God,
did
you should-
indeed leave them at Hassan's house.
Have.
Yeah, if you're looking for little water sports action.
Oh, okay.
Does it actually work?
Okay, this is a double
Thank you so
gift
much.
because that
doesn't
was
like
just
it?
like the gag gift, but you also have a real gift
Oh.
because you're challenged in some ways.
Thank you so much.
So
It's
I got
nice
you
to-
this.
Whoa.
Baby's first chopstick
Disney
helper.
chopstick.
Wow, you really should have given that to him during the trip.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, but I kept it, and then
That's
because I got this
amazing.
for Cutie. Cutie also gets a baby's first chopstick.
One.
You also can't use chopsticks.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then this is Sonic the Hedgehog for March because he likes Sonic.
Oh.
I don't like Sonic. Okay.
Yeah, bitch. Because I listen. Because I fucking listen.
Marsh, he's obsessed with you. We're gonna have to get you an abortion.
For Will.
Unlike
Oh.
unlike Austin. I keep my gifts.
Oh.
That's cute.
I don't love Sonic. Okay, I'm not like a son. Is that a pregnant Sonic emo? That's really funny. I don't I don't. He makes it sound like I'm just like a Sonic guy. I'm not. Growing up, one of my favorite games, and to this day, probably one of my favorite games ever. And I feel like a lot of this is not a hot take. This is a very cold take. One of the best games ever made, in my opinion, is Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, and I played it on the GameCube, and it was one of the most formative games for me in my early youth. And that game was fucking fire, and it still holds up. And I love that game. I've mentioned that to Hassan. And I mentioned it to, we were talking about like my favorite games growing up, and I mentioned Sonic Adventure 2, and he's like, "Oh, you're a Sonic guy." I'm like, "Yeah, I played some. I like platformers. I played some Sonic games. Most of them are trash though, but I've played some." And so now he thinks I'm a Sonic guy.
There you go.
Warthog guy.
Oh, that's
Will
so
loves
sweet of
Warthog.
you.
Cute.
And then also these chocolates.
And you can do all the
Oh.
chows. Oh my god, the Chow Garden, dude. There's actually I have a dark chow neon light right there. Actually, you can see it right there. It's not on right now. I can turn it on. Okay, that does not come across well on camera, but you get the idea.
Oh wow.
Also from Japan.
Oh wow.
You were there already.
I'm
but
not 127.
That's so nice.
Are these your gifts? Thank you so
I
much.
took the autism
Were
test.
you
I'm like a
hoping for something
56.
else?
No, I was just wanting to know.
You got 2 gifts, bitch.
No, I love it. No, do I at any moment did I feel ungrateful? I'm very thankful for these chopsticks.
You
Which
left
one
them
of
all.
the chocolates the
You
cutie?
left all of them.
Which one do you want?
Thank you so much.
Which one do you
I
want?
get a chocolate. You don't.
I'm on a diet.
Cutie, which chocolate do you,
You may
want?
take both.
Will doesn't like sweets.
I
You
know.
know this.
I was supposed
How stressful? Fuck, I'm tired. How stressful is it for you to look things up? It depends what it is, but usually vary.
to give it to Cutie. I fucked up and gave it to Will. I panicked
That's
last
okay.
second.
That's okay.
You
It
gave me
happens.
2 gifts. You gave me a gift in Utah.
I did.
You know, there's a Bernie rally in Utah right now today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not there because I went to the Birdie Rally in LA yesterday. There's 36,000 people. Me and March were just sitting in the fucking sun.
True.
Dang.
Holy moly. It was great. The crowd was awesome.
How's kneecap?
I haven't linked up with Kneecap yet.
Who's Kneecap?
We might do it next
Yeah, I don't
week.
know.
They're a band.
Ooh.
They're Irish band. They have a documentary, like they had a biopic about what they're about that won a bunch of awards as well.
They rap in Gaelic.
They rap in Irish Gaelic. Their whole thing is about like restoring Irish Gaelic, like making it more popular.
Yeah.
And they're awesome.
Shout out to
They're
you for
very
always
cool.
doing
should-
that for him. W friend. Doing what for him? For who? Who are we talking about? For Hassan? Dog, that's my job.
Learn Gaelic.
Yeah, we
Oh,
should.
God, you know
Yeah.
not what you ask.
Uh,
Maybe the hardest language.
Austin knows Gaelic.
I do know Gaelic.
Hardest language
what?
to
What do you
spell.
Oh, top of the morning to you.
No, I meant like.
Was that was?
I meant like.
my
You know what?
I don't know if you can do white racism.
Wait,
That
you know
was
what?
about as close as you can get.
That was
you know
tough.
what?
Chuck
That was
Yarla.
tough.
You know what?
I
I've
meant
actually,
licking gay guys.
I actually get people get really upset when you do an Irish accent.
Yeah.
Who is people?
The Irish.
Really?
But I want to let everybody know
He has the pass.
I am half Irish.
Okay.
That's true. You are.
I am Irish.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's because you went right for the Lucky Charms.
Should we cut that out of the episode?
No.
Oh my god, maybe Cutie actually got me sick. Hold on. We filmed this episode on Sunday. It's Tuesday. Oh god. If she got me sick, that's 2 days out. That would make sense. Oh fuck. No. Hold on.
Has Irish accent.
I'd
and
like
went
to apologize to the
I'm
Irish people.
gonna grab
Straight
water and
to-
I
stay
don't think
hydrated.
they're
I'll be back.
mad.
Okay.
Heart stars, horseshoes, clovers, and balloons.
Well, she is handsome. She is pretty. There's a song. She is
So
a-
cute.
You should take a
so
sabbatical.
You've never heard like "Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man."
No,
No.
No.
That's a good Irish song.
Half Irish.
I'm more
the
Lebanese
Irish.
than I am
Yeah,
Irish.
yeah, that-
You're not. You're neither. You're
My
a white
Wikipedia-
American.
My Wikipedia page says
that you're more Lebanese than Irish.
it says I'm a Syrian American.
We give anyone a Wikipedia
Refugee.
page nowadays.
Yeah,
That's
there's a lot of
crazy.
misinformation on there.
Yeah.
Cutie,
That's crazy. What?
11 weeks later.
Yes.
know.
It's been a long time.
Can you tell us,
Uh-huh.
how's Girly Pop Nation doing?
Oh my God. It's doing good. Better than ever. I don't know if you guys saw Chapel Roan's interview with Alex Cooper.
No, let's look at it.
Oh my God. Okay.
What's
So,
the tea, sis?
Here's the tea, sisses. So Chapel Roan went on Call Her Daddy. We love Call Her Daddy.
Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
Oh.
Not always.
Not always. I don't know, respectfully, Alex Cooper. You're more famous than I will ever be and more successful. Love
Yeah,
you,
she
mean it.
interviewed Kamala Harris.
However, sat down with Chapel Roan. The first 10 minutes is just being like, so tell me how you pick out your outfits. And it made me want to kill myself with a gun
Mm-hmm.
in
But to
real
be
life.
fair, she does have good outfits.
I know, but
Those are
like,
good outfits.
you're not even like, that's what you're starting. This is what you're starting. You got Chapel motherfucking Roan in the room.
Yeah.
There was just like no chemistry. It felt like it felt like just two people that like met at a
Vincent.
supermarket and then had to do a podcast right then.
Okay.
There's no chemistry. It was weird. It was weird. But
Okay.
I will say Chapel kind of deserves the bad interview.
Ooh.
Gasp. Why?
Because she should be on Fear End.
Yeah.
Where we would give her
Real.
an infinitely better interview.
is
That
true.
covers all the girly pop shit, the gay shit.
We're gonna have
Actually-
to wait till they're both out of town though,
Yeah, that's true.
because that's when we have our best guests.
Yeah, that is true.
Also
But,
true.
Girly pop shit, gay shit, fine arts, and politics. We would literally have all of.
That's
our
true.
interests,
You know
all
what?
the
Hassan is usually an idiot, but he kind of cooked right there. A Chapel Roan Fear End would go sicko mode. Make it happen, producer. Yeah, let me just fucking text Chapel. That's the one thing I can't do. I can do everything else besides that.
bases covered.
Fine art guy.
Fine
Come on,
arts.
you know fucking weird
You know
stuff.
fine arts.
You know stuff about the arts.
Oh, have you heard of a Rembrandt?
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Chapel.
Anyway, it was interesting. Like Chapel would like open up, and then it felt like there was no like. It's like when you like are.
I mean, Chapel's our friends at his house, and Abiy had exactly like Hassan could make this happen if he just fucking texted anybody.
In a cafeteria and someone's ready to serve and
Sure.
no one's there with a plate to put it on.
Is there like a moment we can point to? or-
Well, no, you're probably not the ones because the clips that you've seen that circulated are the best parts, or they're not the best
See
parts.
you,
They're the
Maple.
most
Thanks for stopping by.
controversial
Oh.
parts. Yeah, because of course, you know, people want
The internet's
to
here
be
for the
mean
drama,
to
yeah.
Chapel always.
Of course.
But there is a clip that went around that was pretty big.
I have to do my
where Chapel
Duolingo,
talks about
sorry,
having
please hold.
children and how you saw this?
Yes, I did see
Yeah.
this. Yes.
how everyone she knows that has children is miserable, and
Okay.
people were mad about that.
right.
Yeah, because they're miserable. They're like, why is this bitch calling me out?
Which, like,
Oh,
I don't know. I just agree with her, I suppose.
Marsh, I hit this camera. I didn't realize how fucking close it was. It's fine.
Yeah. It's just Cutie and I one up. Nobody gives a shit about it.
No one gives a shit about us. Also, can we talk about how I walked in here? There were still Christmas decorations. I took down the Christmas decorations.
Whose fucking fault is that? You've been gone for 11
Why is that
months.
my fault?
left
None
the
of you
boys
noticed like
alone.
the trees.
Yeah, this
or,
is what
like,
happens
the
when you're.
presents?
This is what happens when you're in a broken home.
Yeah.
And we've been eating Tostino's pizza rolls because Dad doesn't know how to make dinner without you.
Yeah.
Sounds like the life, honestly.
Yeah, we've been waiting. We've been waiting for your
We have
return
scurvy.
this entire time.
So Chapel goes on to talk about
Yeah.
how everybody that she knows that has children is miserable.
Is miserable. It like made me so sad because she was like talking shit on people and it was awesome. And then like again, no one was there with the plate, so it was kind of sad.
I'm almost done with
But the most
Duolingo, hold on.
controversial thing is Chapel said something along the lines of like, "How am I supposed to keep up to date on all current events when I'm like, you know, when I'm working 1,000 hours a day type thing?" And people took that as, well, like, yeah, but your job's easy, you know, like, so how are we supposed to do it too?
There we
Like,
go,
you know,
yeah.
essentially it became this weird pointy fingers game when in reality, I think she was just talking about her experience. And I even said, I was like, well, not all of us can be Hassan and he reads current events for 12 hours a day. So my question to you guys is with our hard, strenuous jobs, how do you stay on top of current events?
Oh, I don't.
Me neither.
I quit.
Yeah.
Quit doing that.
Excellent question.
You
Cutie.
watch Hassan.
Look, I think it is hard to find a balance. But often what I'll do is I'll take a moment to myself every day and
watch
I'll
Hassan.
have lunch and I will watch Hassan. And sometimes lunch goes for the entire day.
Yeah.
Where I sit and watch him all day. But
But it's at a coffee shop, so technically you're working.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. I think it is, but no, he's very informative, and I like watching him on YouTube. Although I do watch his bot accounts because they get the videos up the fastest. The Hasanabi Archives, which is a bot. For those of you who don't watch it, I've since stopped. But yeah, very informative. That's how I get all my information.
So that's my solution to Chapel Roan is to call Hassan once a week.
Yep.
He'll give her the TLDR, and then you'll never get canceled again. You're welcome, Chapel.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I will say
if she had some of my perspectives, which I think she does, because also her best friend is like a longtime fan of mine.
Then maybe
So,
you should get her on the show, Hassan.
I think she's more aware of the things that are going on than she lets on. That's what I'll say.
I mean, it makes sense in her position not to comment on everything.
Holy shit, I just hit
'cause
a
it
wall.
is
I got so tired.
It is a minefield, you know. But then I saw
Shut the fuck
a
up.
drag queen.
Oh, which one?
I don't know her name,
Okay.
which is Drama. I'm sorry.
okay.
But she was shitting on Chapel, saying that Chapel's just dragging
Oh, it's
for
already
the dollar.
tried, but it dropped it. Oh,
No.
okay.
Which
Damn.
drag queen? Wait, can you look this up?
Do you have any correspondence?
Wait, isn't
I know a few
isn't
drag queens
all
now.
dragging for the dollar?
Yeah, that's
Whoa, whoa.
Like not literally.
Whoa.
No. Dragging for the dollar isn't like it's drag as a performance.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're saying that she is only dragging it up for the sake of being famous, and if she didn't drag, she wouldn't be famous.
Oh, I don't know if I agree with
And
that.
also, if she wasn't famous, she wouldn't
Look
drag.
it up, Mark.
It's
so
Essentially,
hard
they're
to
saying
find.
she's playing a character and
was
making
so
a
hard to
caricature
find.
out of
Yeah,
drag.
they're saying she's co-opting
Yeah.
drag. I think that a little bit, but I don't think that's a bad thing. And to say that she wouldn't be famous without drag is also crazy.
Especially at a
Like, her
time like
music is.
this, like when I think you're eroding your market share when you even associate in any way, shape, or form with gender fluidity. And I think drag queens know that better than anybody else. I
She's
don't
also,
know,
like-
I don't know what the drag queen said. If we could pull it up, I
Yeah.
can make a
Let me
better
find it.
assessment
She's
because I
also
doubt that it was
equal
like
parts
that.
like drag and like Victorian peasant. Or, you know what I mean? Like she's kind of got like some powdered wig in there along with the drag for sure.
I will say this much: it's perhaps her feeling angry to a certain degree, or maybe resentful.
Hassan just
about,
texted me.
Chapel
Go to bed, bro. It's like so far past your bedtime. Okay.
Roan, maybe misunderstanding what Chapel Roan was saying about like not being able to keep up with everything in this like high intensity media environment, and therefore saying that like you should be doing more. This is not just like a costume that you wear, even though it technically is a performance, but there's a lot more happening right now.
That's a charitable take.
To gender fluid people, trans people, non-binary people. Like the government is just actively coming after trans people right now.
I got it. I'm sending it to you so you can pull it up because there's a video.
So I think it was maybe something that happens online all the time, which is like misunderstanding built on top of misunderstanding, and tensions get high because it's a very volatile environment politically. That's
Today it
my
ain't so.
charitable. That's my charity take without even seeing what happened.
Oh
Drag
my
queens like
god!
Plain
I
Jane-
just met Plain Jane in Vegas.
Drag
Oh.
queens like Plain Jane, Tilly, and other performers have started calling out Chapel Roan, accusing her of exploiting the LGBTQI community for profit rather than genuine advocacy. Oh yeah, no, that's what they're.
Okay, let's see.
What Chapel Roan said about children, how hard it is to have children. I think that is true, and I think that there is
Insane fit, by the way. Like, I mean, great job, great execution, crazy fit.
is a lot of stigma against women, against mothers, about not admitting that motherhood is hard. I don't know why, but what I'm more upset about is to have a platform like she does and to be so vocal about the election in such a harmful way, and then to now suddenly it's just, I have no opinions on politics.
Wait, oh no, this is a lib take.
Yeah.
I said that my lib
think it's
senses
really
are tingling. She
Yeah.
she thinks she's
No.
harmful for the election because she didn't full throated endorse Kamala
It's
Harris.
ironic because that was her like most accurate take. She was like, Democrats don't give a fuck about trans people, and they don't give a fuck about Palestine, and it's hard for me to like full-throatedly endorse a Democratic candidate when they just don't care. And it's like, she was
Based.
right. What happened right after the election? Democrats came out and were like, maybe we cared about trans people too much. It's like, you didn't. That's not a thing that you did. And now you want to care about trans people less? Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna start doing advocacy against trans people in the same way that you've now started doing advocacy against immigrants? Is that what was gonna happen? Ridiculous. So she wasn't even wrong for that take. And it's not, I don't think she's like being cowardly by now feeling the responsibility of like not endorsing Kamala Harris, and then that's the reason why Kamala
Good
Harris
conversation.
lost. And
Chapel Roan is the single reason.
yeah, it's like guys. Taylor fucking Swift endorsed Kamala Harris. If Taylor
That's the only reason I voted.
if Taylor fucking Swift could not move the needle enough for Kamala Harris, what the fuck do you think Chapel Roan is gonna do?
Which is crazy because Taylor Swift made the sales of beads skyrocket to the point that suppliers could not supply enough
Bees?
beads.
Bees.
BEADS.
No one got
Beads.
no one got that
I don't even know
reference
what she's
except for
talking
me in
about,
the
but I
room.
understood what she was saying.
Because of friendship bracelets, every city that the Eras Tour was in sold out of beads to the point that suppliers could not fill them up.
Wait, how are the tariffs affecting that?
Oh my God, can we talk about the freaking tariffs?
Girl,
like,
the
how are they
tariffs.
affecting-
Damn,
Your
hold on.
Decoden business is
Oh
going to
my
shut
God,
down.
I'm going
We're
under.
gonna do that. We're gonna do that. No, let's stay on topic. This is that's a good topic to get into
You're
as well.
pissing me off. You don't care about my small business.
Yeah, what the hell? She's losing her small
No,
business.
we're gonna.
Yeah,
of
it's
course,
woman owned.
She's
Yes.
losing her small
Is
business.
that why you hate
Her
it?
401k is in the toilet.
I painted it pink.
Go ahead, Hassan.
I just.
That pink paint was
I
from
wanted
China.
to. I wanted to come to a conclusion on the Girly Pop Nation story
Yes.
surrounding Chapel Roan, and then move on to Girly Pop Nation 2.0. How the
Okay.
tariffs have killed Cutie
My
Cinderella's
small
deco.
business.
My boy is sleeping so soundly.
Because I do
Look at
think
him.
that's a. I mean, that's a horrible
he's awake
story, but
Thank
it's a
you.
good
It's a story of
to-
tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that take in and of itself, I think, is more so ascribing Chapel Roan feelings that she probably doesn't have for a take that she made that was correct, that history has vindicated her on. So I'm a little confused by that. But overall, I think people like her get extra dunked on because she made the mistake of being bold enough to take a position where she is to the left of the Democratic Party, which wasn't the safe position. And everyone is punishing her for it. And that's it. Unless you're Ethel Cain, you just can't really get away with that kind of stuff, especially at Chapel Roan's level. The only people I see kind of get away with that are the likes of Ethel Cain. People like that. Are you familiar
She's
with
got
her?
a new album.
Yeah.
Her music's a little creepy for me.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I don't really listen to music, so.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
So
Overall, my take, Girly Pop Nation, is oh my God, can we just have nice things? Can everyone shut up?
yeah,
We've got a beautiful lesbian woman
Yeah.
who does drag, and she looks amazing, and she's fabulous, and she's got a beautiful fucking voice, and it's killer. Can we stop picking everything apart? Oh my God.
yeah, seriously. Well, Girly Pop Nation, my take is that take.
Yeah, we're tired. Just let us have nice things. We loved wearing pink pony hats.
Yeah,
So,
we
like,
do.
stop.
We do.
Speaking of nice things,
Do people listen to music every day? I do. I listen to music every day for sure. And I would even say maybe most of the day, depending on what I'm doing.
the Deco Den.
Good
You
transition.
can no longer have nice things because Donald Trump is liberating the American economy, except he's not really liberating the American economy. He's gone back on some of these
Well,
tariffs.
he's liberating it from money.
Yeah, he's said no more money.
He's taking away the
Do you use
burden of-
Spotify? I use Spotify. I use SoundCloud. I use YouTube. Yeah, I would say I use Spotify and SoundCloud primarily. I used to use YouTube Music or Google Play actually, but then it got changed to YouTube Music. I used to use that primarily, but now I use mainly Spotify and SoundCloud pretty equally.
of having things.
Yeah, he said
I've gone
no
months without
more
listening to
money.
music and it was wild. Yeah, that is crazy. I'm so politics brain rotted. Do people listen to music just to listen? Yes. I definitely don't listen to music for political reasons. I mean, I listen to music to elevate whatever mood I'm in, or to try to put me in a certain mood. Or to try to put me in a certain mood. Sprocket 8, thank you for the tier 1. Yeah. I would say that I don't know if I mean, although if I'm not listening to music, I'm like watching or listening to something else, it'd probably be like news or politics. But I've found myself, and this sucks, but it's true. I've found because that's the other thing I can do. I can listen to like news and politics, or some sort of, I don't know, like informative style podcast for many, many hours. And I found myself like being more and more unhappy as I've let that dominate my my kind of I don't know, attention throughout the day or my time throughout the day. And then like I have to kind of remind myself to like listen to music instead, because that'll just genuinely make me feel more like motivated and happy. Cause just like there's just so much shit out there, man. Like it's so rough. I think there's no. I love staying informed, which is why I'm like so invested in like politics and like just like news and the current events and stuff. But I think there's no shame in like needing to kind of check out for a bit for your own mental health. And I feel like I have a pretty good I have a pretty high tolerance for that stuff. But even now, even I lately have found myself being like, wow, like the doom pilling is like way too real. I need to fucking chill and like, you know, not only do like an hour of politics today and just like listen to music and like live my life besides this. Or like, you know, I can only fucking watch so many hours every single day of like just the most horrific news of like the most brutal, horrible like acts being committed to the most innocent people. I'm just like, I can't, like, I think it's good to stay informed and like be aware and like not forget, but like Jesus Christ, you got to look out for your own mental health too, because it can be a lot. And anyway, back to the show.
It's all good. Why would you need it anyway?
Yes.
Only me and my besties should have it.
That's
right.
You shouldn't have any of it.
And a
That's
lack
what
of
he
money
said.
builds character.
Yeah. You'll just grind harder.
Yeah.
That's what he said. And on that note, Cutie, what has happened
Oh
to
my
your
god.
business?
So first of all, everyone's talking about tariffs, and I'm way too busy to be on top of things, so you guys know.
Right. You and Chapel have
Me
very
and Chapel, we
similar
have the same.
lifestyles.
I'm just way too freaking busy to know what's going on. So of course, you know, I call the smartest people I know, the hosts of the Lemonade Stand podcast. I call them. I say, hey, are there 3 white men that could give me their perspective here? And they said,
I feel so
Sure.
bad because I know this genuinely hurts Hassan's feelings. Like she's saying it as a joke. I mean, she's not joking. I think she's being serious, but she's saying it jokingly. But like, I can tell this genuinely hurts Hassan's feelings.
Shut up, we're recording. I said, oh my god. Okay, sorry. So then I called Caroline.
Is he a joke to you?
He
won't answer.
He's just number one, he's always streaming. Number 2, he's gonna not explain it like I'm 5. He's gonna be
And
like
also,
blah 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 blah.
You don't want to call Hassan Piker for stock
and then I'm gonna
advice.
get canceled for having his phone number.
Yeah.
I'm too tired to
Yeah.
be canceled.
Yeah.
I have his cold.
Too much.
You don't even know. I dropped something on my foot yesterday. That's what I'm going through. You didn't even ask.
I'm glad your decadent
It's
business is
bruised.
under
Whoa.
fire. And also,
Whoa.
I'm glad that you didn't even understand what the tariffs were. Go ahead, explain what happened.
Okay. Well, explain. So they're bad.
Yeah.
So
Why?
essentially,
I get that.
Trump was like,
Let her cook.
oh god, Trump was like, hey, stop it, everybody, from buying stuff outside of America.
Right.
Because we want more jobs in America.
Yeah.
And so he was like, yo, stop. If you buy stuff from out of America, you're going to have to pay more tariffs on
Okay,
it.
that logic tracks. What went
Right.
wrong?
So then the problem is...
Why won't you buy Decoden from America?
Decoden is short for Deco Denwa, which is a craft from Japan, and I'm a white woman appropriating it because I love crafts. However, there's no one making this stuff in America.
Oh.
So you have to import it from Japan.
Yeah,
Why don't you
Why-
be the change you want to see?
I can't. I cannot. I don't know how to make
Why
a
do you ma-
factory.
Why don't you build a factory?
Guys, it took me 7 months to open Decoden. I can't make a factory.
Well, it's time to bring.
How long does it take to make a factory anyway? Hassan?
Yeah, I mean, if you ask
Couple
Donald
days.
Trump, he and his bold, ambitious vision, you can just kind of make it happen overnight. It
there you go.
seems.
I
There's
can't.
empty factories.
Okay.
Just flip the switch.
I was
Yeah.
talking on my stream about this, and someone was like, "Why don't you start 3D printing your charms?" And I was like, "You want me to 3D print, hand paint them, sand them? Like, no, I have to charge $20 a charm."
So
Like,
have your prices gone up?
well, no. So wait.
Okay.
So what's going
He's
on?
Cinderella
with the
next big
Deco
body
Den?
streamer. Watch
Guys,
out.
a
She even
lot
has
is
the
going
household dead
on.
idols.
You don't know.
True.
You never call. Yes.
We could still do chips on a sandwich.
Look what my roommate gave me.
Yeah.
I came home yesterday and look what Gabe gave me. He gave me a Labubu. I never had one of these before. Isn't he cute? Labubu. I'm right here.
I'm just saying, my business is still viable.
That's
Your
true.
business,
Idaho potato chips.
My business is also viable.
Gotta get him
American
accessories
Made
now.
Union-
Get him an outfit. Wait, there's accessories and outfits for them? I didn't even know what it was until like a week ago.
Made merchandise.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
Ideology.shop.
Have your stupid union make some charms.
Speaking of which, you never bring us your merch.
That's true.
You never
Yeah,
give us.
You
You've
guys
never
have
given
never-
me anything for free ever.
You guys have never asked.
We
I always
want
ask him for the
Yeah.
merch.
We
I always
shouldn't
ask.
have to
I always
ask.
ask him for the merch. I always ask him for. I always ask him for the merch.
What
Yeah.
do you mean? Of
What if
course
we have
you
to
can-
ask me? Like, what am I? I don't want
Yeah,
to be a
guess what
bitch.
size I wear.
I don't.
Dad, can I have that?
I don't need to
So
know.
tiny.
Oh my God.
I don't
thanks.
need extra small.
Just
I
like
don't-
my tampon size.
Yeah, I don't need to
Itty
know what
bitty.
size you wear
She
because I
just
would
takes
just
the
send
head
you
off
a
with a
link.
Q-tip and throws it in her
I'm
pussy.
good
and
for a
that's
month.
I
When
interrupt.
you ask us to provide, no.
I interrupted you, Kitty. Continue with what you were saying.
Okay. So anyway,
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever said. in my entire-
so I'm on the phone with Caroline, and I'm like, "Shit, this sounds bad, Caroline." And
Yeah.
she's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Ugh, "Well, now I gotta check."
Yeah.
And so I get off the phone. Okay, listen, you guys know what Labubus are?
Oh, I love you can't find them.
Whoa. Maybe I like subconsciously remembered that was coming up in the episode. I forgot. I swear that's not why I brought this. Whoa. Whoa, that just
Everybody
fucking
loves
broke my
Labubu.
brain
I
real
love
quick.
Labubu.
So let me
What the
tell you
fuck
this.
is a labubu?
Typical.
Women are speaking.
Labubu.
You don't know what a Labubu
It's a little
is?
monster. People love them.
Oh,
No,
dude.
I've seen them.
I've never seen this in my
They're
life.
Okay,
popping
so
off.
Pop Mart is absolutely
Oh, I know Pop
fucking
Mart.
Pop
Yeah.
Mart is exploding, and this is their number one mascot, and you cannot find these fucking things.
Okay.
So let me
We went
tell
to
you.
Pop Mart in Japan.
Yes.
So about
and there is one in Century City that is like all day, every day, packed out the door.
yeah, I tried to be like a little Pop Mart supplier because Decoden makes sense.
Okay.
They said no, number one. So I have to go through different suppliers to get. We have some blind boxes at Decoden, but we don't have like anyway. Buy them. Okay, so like 6 weeks ago, I get an email from a supplier for Labubu charms that are this big,
Okay.
perfect for a little phone case. If you guys don't know what Decoden is, this conversation makes no sense. I have
We're
a
just
business.
doing plugs now.
Yeah. I have a business where you put glue,
Had a
you put glue right, glue on stuff, jewelry boxes, whatever, and then you put charms on it. It's very cute. So, wait, I got these.
Where is your?
Ow.
Is the Deco Den business so underwater that you don't even deck out your phone now? You just
No,
in solidarity with the business going under. You don't.
thank you.
dropped your
Decoden
phone.
opened January 24th. I went to my uncle's funeral January 25th, so I haven't even been here. Oh my god,
Sorry.
drama. So
Fear and
anyway,
Deco episode, it's coming. It's gonna be. It's
So I
happening. It's
get
coming.
an email from a supplier being like, guess what we've got? And I'm like, oh my God, so cute, right? So I gotta get them. So I get these Labubu charms. They're, which don't roast me. I'm a new business. I know my margins aren't as good as they should be in some aspects. But these Labubu charms end up being about, if I buy them in bulk, 60 cents a
Sure.
thing for me. And I sell them for $1.
Yeah, great.
Because it's just an add-on, you know?
Yeah.
So whatever. I said that on the stream and people were like, you need to charge more. I was like, shut up. I want to charge what I want to charge.
We got to get that to at least 10,000.
Shut up. Anyway,
Nice.
so I'm on the phone with Caroline and I get off the phone and I start checking
I just hate
some
the
of my
word labubu for no reason. Labubu.
suppliers.
I like
These
it.
Labubus. Well, first I check a bunch of my suppliers. I'm emailing them and whatever, or I'm
Gotta
trying to
get to
just
at
place
least
an order through
10,000.
like our portal or whatever.
Looking at it,
And
bro.
A bunch of them are like, won't ship to US all of a sudden. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm
Girl,
like,
the
yes.
tariffs.
What am I
Oh,
gonna
no.
do? And so I'm like, uh-oh. And I genuinely don't know how to find some of these things in America. Like, if
Gotta
gun
get to at
head, I
least
just wouldn't
10,000.
be able to.
It's really hard to find a Labubu supplier in Milwaukee.
So then, turns out I like. So then I email the Labubu because we were already like selling out of these Labubus. They're so cute.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, they're top of my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, what about the Labubus? Am I gonna get more? So I email the supplier. They have tripled in price, not because supply and demand, but because of the tariffs. And which apparently I think it was a panic is what I learned. So I think that day I was checking was like tariff day or whatever. And so I think all of these suppliers were panicking because now everything's kind of trickling back in at the moment. So I don't know.
He's
Well, they
pushed
pa-
them
he's
back.
pa-
Yeah.
paused and
So
put- yeah,
everything
put it-
seems available now, but these Labubus, they went so expensive. I would have had to charge $5
A Labubu.
in order to make 40-cent profit
Oh, God.
on these 1-inch Labubus.
But you know what they say about the economy? Labubus are the canary in the mine.
Yeah.
Recession indicator.
Yeah, Labubus.
Somebody.
So my business is going under.
Well, QD,
But
I knew that this was going to be a topic today.
you did.
I prepared. And I prepared a very special retort to this.
Oh.
A very unique America Me Up. Marsh, be ready on the trigger. And this is custom
Labubu.
tailored to you. No, not Labubu. I asked myself, William, how do you compete in a marketplace that is so overwhelmed by rising cost? Well, you have to become a better business person.
Oh.
And in this very special America Me Up, we're looking outside of America.
I thought we were going to say we're going to do chattel slavery.
That worked once. We're going to look to Brazil. Brazil.
Is it child labor?
No, I'm going to show you something. And I want you to take a look.
See you,
I look-
Sprocket.
Marsh.
All right, good luck. Thank you for stopping by. There's One Piece Labubus. Labubus are cool. I like Labubus. Vibes are good on these guys. This is my first one that Gabe gave me, and it's cute. It's grown on me. It's been sitting at my desk for the last 24 hours. He's cute. But I need you guys to band together and get me that goddamn axolotl from Build-A-Bear.
Please pull up the one labeled
Please.
Neon Genesis
There's any
Evangelion
available.
of them. Please,
I don't ask for
please
much.
Put that on the screen first with volume. This is very important. I'm not going to tell you what's happening here. We need
Okay.
volume.
Okay.
Quero queijo gostoso do Mineirinho. Compre o seu antes Cristo que acabe. Tchan, 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 tcharam, tchan, 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 tcharam. Tchan, 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 tchan,
Oh,
tchan.
I don't want to see
Queijo
this package.
da canastra. Melhor qualidade no mundo não há.
God, I love Brazil so much.
Okay, pause. I'm going to ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think is happening
Well,
right here?
I think he's selling Neon Evangelion branded cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
This cheese, I speak a little Spanish, which that wasn't.
Is Portuguese?
Yeah, it's
what
Por-
I understand.
As Portuguese, which
Yeah.
is somewhat similar, not really. And I heard him. He said Jesus at one point, so I think this is a religious cheese.
No.
No, I didn't gather that.
Even though there are religious themes in Evangelion.
Is he singing the theme song?
Yes.
And he's wearing an outfit.
Yes.
So,
So you're telling
looking at
me-
Guso, who is a door-to-door cheese salesman.
Fire.
Who has
Okay.
exploded in Brazil by recreating the lyrics to theme songs, singing them pitch perfectly, but changing all the lyrics to his cheese sales.
He's gonna get
in which
sued.
they've exploded. Please, Marsh, pull up another one, but not the
I'm
special.
confused. China doesn't pay the tariffs. Cutie pays the tariffs. Is she being double swindled by manufacturers that are taking advantage of the fact that Americans don't know how this works? She'd be paying double price if the Chinese store and an American tariff.
For
I
one,
think she's just
there's
getting
a few
fucked because
videos. Do
she's
not
paying for
pull
the
up the
tariffs.
one that you will save for the end, and you will know it is. You will know based on the label.
Oh, that's stressful. I'm sorry, Marsh.
It was
Just
stressful.
click one.
Marsh peed himself.
I did pee myself.
Thank you.
Uai especials.
So this
Marsh failed the
I failed
captcha.
the captcha. I did.
Uai especials.
So expensive. Hold on. You found it on fucking eBay. Hold on. For $250, dude. Ain't no fucking way. You can take his clothes off. He's so cute, though. What the fuck?
The fucking
Jujutsu Kaisen.
perfect cosplay.
Uai especials mineirinho. Quero ser cliente como é que
I love that he also always has the hat though. Like every
Yes.
cosplay has to feature the hat.
And the glasses.
tem problema, eu moro longe
So he has
demais.
exploded. He's one of the biggest things on TikTok now. Marsh, please pull up the special one. This one's for you, Kitty Cinderella.
Is
and
it
possibly,
Labubu?
well, maybe a way that you can integrate into your Deco Den business.
Okay.
Oh,
That's right.
Queijos, doces, geleias, salames, tudo você compra com
Oh, this is just
mineirinho.
Taylor's version.
Mel, café, cachaça, linguiça, casadinho de nata. Oh my God, tudo
Look.
ele tem. Qualidade também. Qualidade igual não tem.
He said quality cheese for
Toda
you.
semana ele manda promoção no Zap Zap pra mim. Criou um e-commerce agora o mineiro manda pro Brasil todinho. Rei, você de qualquer lugar. Agora eu vou no correio enviar. É só pedir no meu site.
I really want his cheese.
mineirodoqueijo.com.br.
I want
It's
it.
working.
I want to taste his cheese. Does he get it straight from the cow's udder too? Like, is it farm
I
to
think
table?
he just repackages cheese, but he's a door-to-door cheese salesman.
What if you set up a cheese
So he's
shop
like a
at
distributor.
Deco for a day?
I'm saying, all I'm saying is this man is a cheese genius.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
And if you could see how he's changed the lyrics, they're all cheese based.
Okay.
Like in that tips, it's like, are you gonna buy some cheese? Or is it gonna go up in flames? You gotta get some Gouda. You gotta call my name. Like he
Wow.
crushes it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
what a lyrical genius.
I'm
Okay,
just
you
thinking,
just came up with that on the spot. I think you got
You
this.
think I could be a cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can be
You
the
can be the
cheese.
I gotta collect them all. These all track, but why is Will the cool Snoopy? I mean, we already have the Hassan one. I don't know. Look, should I open a fucking PO box for Fear End? Probably.
Cheese
Yeah.
guy.
I saw this man, and I've rarely been so captivated. I watched every single cheese pitch of which there are at least 50. And I don't know. You guys think
I love it.
I
think you
it's,
can do it.
I think it's great.
So I have to dress like a labubu and
combat the tariffs.
say, I want to decorate my phone, even though it's super frivolous
Okay.
and no one really
You wanna-
cares.
You gotta
silver.
sell it better.
You gotta- yeah, you're kinda-
you're
you're making
not.
it- sad.
Decorating their phone.
Like you,
I don't really know why I opened this business.
Too many
it's
syllables.
going really down.
No, but
I'm
that's
not
her
making
thing.
any money. I'm going bankrupt now.
at the
okay.
end, you had it. You
They-
had
okay,
it. You had it. You had
okay.
it.
Cool. Oh yeah, I'll do that.
I think it's I mean,
Shut
more
up.
people need to do. No, I think you did great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just talking about the cheese guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just think it's a customer service related business, and
Yeah.
I can ascribe to this guy's grind.
Yeah, I mean, we all want his cheese.
We all want his cheese. Yeah, I don't even know what it tastes like, but I just want the
him.
experience.
I don't just want to. I
Wow.
want him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just want
He's
him.
been weird lately.
He's hot.
Desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a special Utah girly pop nation that I'm excited about.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I had to bring one home too.
Hit it.
Okay. So picture this.
Okay. Picturing it.
You are a man that owns all
I can't picture it.
owns all the billboards.
Okay.
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 Holy
Your wife dies.
Ooh.
Kaho Shibuya raid.
Mark the yacht,
Holy
mark the yacht.
shit. Friend of the show. Friend of the Fear and podcast. Kaho Shibuya, thank you so much for that raid. I hope you had a good stream. I miss you, Kaho. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, Kaho Raiders. My queen, my goat, our legend in Japan. One of the reasons why our Japan trip went so smoothly and had such good content. Everybody in my chat, you guys already know who Kaho is. You guys watch Fear and you guys watch the streams. You guys watch the Japan IRLs. But if you don't already know who she is, go check out her channel. She's an amazing streamer. Give her some love. Give her a follow. Thank you for that raid, Kaho. I'm glad I caught your stream. Yeah, you caught me on my monthly stream. Thank you so much. To anybody just joining, we were just watching the newest episode of Fear and. To anybody who doesn't know who the hell I am, actually, I should probably introduce myself. I'm the producer of this podcast, the Fear and podcast, and also Hassan's producer. And sometimes on the broadcast here, on my personal stream, we like to watch the podcast episodes back with a little producer, director, commentary type situation. That's what we're doing right now. We're just watching through yesterday's episode. Just yapping. Yeah, welcome. Streaming at unusual hours, lucky me. Lucky me as well.
I would put out a billboard for her.
We love our monthly
Of
March
course,
streams. so
not
thank
one.
you.
At least 10.
at least like 80.
Producer
Okay, that's a
Sama.
bit much.
I mean, I really
I
love
miss
her.
Japan. Oh,
You did-
Kyle, I miss Japan so much, man. I miss it so much. I'll be back. I'll be back soon, I promise. I miss it.
I really love her.
Get me out of this place, please.
At that
Marsh-
point, you're just basically being like, "See, my wife is dead."
But they're tasteful, right?
Of course. Will you Google Julia Reagan, Salt Lake City billboards?
Wait, I saw this.
She's so Julia.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Wait, what? Did I see this because did you post about this?
No, maybe you saw it when you
No,
were
they're
there.
just everywhere. They're everywhere in Salt Lake, in all of Utah.
Oh, that's tasteful.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, you're spoiling. Go to Google Images.
God damn it, Marsh.
Go to
Play the
Google
cheese
Images.
video in the back.
All they do is abuse me off camera. So this is why I stream my POV of rewatching these podcasts so I can plead my case, because they just yell at me off camera, off screen, and abuse me.
Crowd to give us something to listen to.
Toda sua família vai adorar. Quer queijo? Liga pra mim.
Okay. There are so many.
Okay.
Just like open, like just look at the plethora. So we will miss you, wife, mother, granddaughter. We've got in love or memory.
Oh my god, he
We've
has
got
different
cherished.
styles too.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh my god, on
Yeah,
apartment buildings.
Gorgina everywhere. Missed every day. Remembered every
Good Lord, have
moment.
Okay, this
Mercy.
dude is a major wife guy. Like he loved his wife.
Yeah, he loved his wife.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not going to lie.
Pause. Chat. Is this weird or is this sweet and cute? I don't think I would want if I was married to the Billboard queen of Los Angeles, you know, and I died, especially died at like an old age. Like maybe if I died, no, if I died at all, I don't think I'd want my wife putting up hundreds of billboards around Southern California in memoriam to me. I feel like I wouldn't want to inconvenience drivers by having to see that. But I'm also dead.
Kind of a cute tribute.
yeah,
Like, honestly, could definitely be a movie that does well at Cannes.
yeah. So it is.
Someone
three
put you in
billboards in
Sonic.
Salt Lake City.
You knew where I was going.
Yeah.
They're all over Salt Lake, all over Utah. Like you can
Right.
almost find them anywhere. Essentially, whenever a billboard does not get sold, he puts Julia up.
How long is the grieving period going to last?
It's been a year and a half.
Oh my
Whoa!
Wait, how long is a Mormon grieving period?
What does that mean?
There's like in certain religions, there's a period of time in which you must grieve
Where you
of the loss.
You don't-
Sitting Shiva.
Right.
You don't know if Julia was Mormon.
I mean, come on. Julia Reagan, billboards, Salt Lake City.
Is she not Mormon?
I don't know.
She's Mormon.
Come
I
on.
actually, right now, off screen, you guys can't see it, but I was frantically Googling if Julia Reagan was Mormon. And what I found was inconclusive. People assume she is, but I don't think there's any confirmation.
Come on.
She's probably
I don't know. It's normal. It's
no
normal,
one with
normal.
any
No.
like no one who is pivotal to any industry in the state of Utah is
Fear Ant should pay for a billboard in LA. That'd be fire. Okay, hold on. Actually, a good idea. How much do billboards in LA cost? The cost of a billboard in Los Angeles varies wildly, ranging from a few thousand to tens of thousands of dollars per month, depending on the location, size, and type of billboard. A small static billboard could cost $2,500 a month, while a large digital billboard could reach $50,000 or more. Okay. Okay. Okay.
not going to be Mormon.
Yeah.
They have to be Mormon.
That's Mormon. Otherwise, they wouldn't have existed there.
But tell us the resolution to your story.
So
Girly Pop.
she's the queen of Salt Lake City, Utah. I would like everyone to know. Like
Well, she
fan voted.
posthumously.
has to be Mormon.
Giant
I
spider
don't
behind my
know.
desk. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay, posthumously.
Why are you getting
yes.
so mad?
At the point
Oh,
that I
God.
believe people will be upset if the billboards get taken down.
Okay.
Bill, her husband, who's still alive, it was his
Reagan.
birthday recently.
Sure.
And he got some happy birthday billboards. So I don't think they need any money. Like,
No,
'Cause-
he's the Billboard King of
yeah,
Utah.
he's a billboard king.
Hmm.
So we've spent a year seeing Julia,
Yeah.
right? We love her now.
Right.
She's the
Oh,
queen.
no.
Oh, so they're
We're the
popular.
queen.
Oh no.
Then
Oh
He
no.
met someone new and stopped posting billboards. He's in love with a
Does he have a
younger
wife
woman.
that
now?
would be crazy.
He's having an
He
affair.
posts her OnlyFans billboards.
Happy anniversary, babe.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
spread it.
no. Salt Lake Tribune posts that Bill Reagan, Julia's husband, is suing University of Utah Hospital for
Why?
wrongful death of Julia.
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
Wrongful death. What is he alleging?
So
He
she
can't
was
let go.
she was 81.
You can't let
Okay.
go.
So young.
So young.
So young.
Okay, that
Full
was
of life,
terrifying.
81. She went to the hospital because she was throwing up. And in the hospital, they were like, "Uh-oh, your lung looks collapsed, and you've got some fluid in your tum tum. Not
Yeah.
good."
Yeah.
So the
She wasn't
nurses
Mormon?
Put on her chart that
Whoops.
she needs to be sat up straight. She has to have her meals sitting up. She needs to sleep sitting
Marston
up.
Street.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
I do.
so she
Mark.
doesn't
I do
aspirate.
stream.
Somebody missed the freaking memo.
No.
She aspirates. She
Oh
dies.
no.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
aspirated.
Okay, okay.
Did she
There is a good basis for
That's a pretty good basis.
All
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
malpractice
is,
suit.
I've been watching a lot of The Pit. Have you guys been watching The Pit?
Dude, the pit. It's so good.
Okay, so let me catch you up.
No.
If you don't know what The Pit is, The Pit is
Must be some
HBO
guy
wanted
show.
to bring back ER. They wanted to bring back ER. They couldn't, so they made a show that is the spiritual successor to ER.
It's
called
so
The Pit.
good.
It's phenomenal. But one thing you learn watching The Pit, people die like this.
Why?
Yeah.
Like they'll be talking to someone and they'll be like, "My colon hurts."
Yeah.
Gone.
Wait, is this real people?
I did not
what
watch
you're-
The Pit.
We
What,
shouldn't watch
what
this.
most
Yeah, no.
likely happened, and by the way, this is why I also personally love The Pit.
Yes.
Is that even in the first episode, right out of the gates, you have the hospital administrator in direct odds with our main character. What's his name? Mike.
Julia's most cherished role, and the one she excelled at, was that of being a Jewish mother. She raised her children while Bill grew their business. I see. Well,
Or Robbie.
Rabinowitz,
Yeah. So Robbie is the main
Yeah.
character. Handsome.
Yes.
Handsome protagonist. Okay.
former character on ER.
Oh, he was. Okay, I didn't know
That's
that.
funny.
Not the same character, but the actor is.
Okay,
He was one of
so
the leads.
so our handsome protagonist is basically like one of the lead.
He's trying to do good medicine, and she
Yeah.
just wants to get the profits up and
Yeah.
the customer satisfaction
Yeah.
up and the cost down.
So the hospital administrator coming down and like basically badgering him in the midst of him like literally trying to do triage to like 11 patients is a very real story that
Yeah.
happens in every hospital in the United States of America
I
right
think
now.
that's what's happened to Reagan.
Which is precisely, this is a very real issue. Hospital administrators do not want to use the existing beds they have in the hospitals because that would mean that they have to hire more nurses. Hospital administrator claims that there's a nurse shortage. This is a lie. There is not a nurse shortage. Every nurse in this country, in every hospital system that is unionized, is constantly trying to strike so that they can demand to the hospital hire more nurses because the nurses per patient percentages are completely out of whack.
Cooked.
Hospitals basically use triage and the emergency room as a holdover instead of hiring more nurses, using the additional beds that they have, because it's way more costly to have nurses work on a bunch of other patients because they now have full-time nurses, they have benefits, all this stuff. It's very expensive. So instead, they will hire traveling nurses
Oh.
to make up for periods of extra demand
As contractors. 1099s instead
and
of
they
W2s.
literally will
Genius.
pay those traveling
Not
nurses
genius, bad,
way more money than the full-time nurses they have because they're going to leave. They're not
Substitute
full-time.
teachers.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they don't need to pay them the benefits, right?
Yeah, they don't have to pay them the benefits. They can pay them more because they're going to fuck off after the end of that period. The contract is over. So this is a major issue in every hospital. That's why, and also because the poorer people get, the less they get quality care overall. So the more they rely on the emergency rooms, so they increase the stress on the emergency rooms in every hospital. The Pit actually perfectly shows this reality, and that's precisely what most likely
to your
happened
queen.
in the Utah University. What was it?
University of Utah Hospital.
The
Somebody
University of
didn't
Utah
get the
Hospital,
memo.
where there was probably two little nurses.
And elderly people in particular
Yeah.
get the short end of the stick in these environments.
Is that the end of the story, though? He's just
Well, that's what I'm thinking is now the court case, you know who the people's side is on?
Oh,
That's our
billboards.
queen.
And he can influence everybody.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, they messed with the wrong guy.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that could be a movie.
Yeah.
By the way, side note, I would love to be on an emergency room show.
As a doctor,
You
You
would.
could be a doctor.
You guys don't.
we could be patients.
Well, I don't even think we should be on it.
No.
Because if we had a patient, we would just think we got
We're going to
it.
develop a complex.
Yeah.
You don't.
We'll,
can't be on it.
we will have whatever
You
character we
couldn't do
play.
a doctor.
No.
Come on, give me your here. I'm willing and a patient. Surgeons, doctors. He's coding.
Oh, God.
Shit!
Was it yuck?
Get the crash card.
Ew.
Code blue, ICU, code blue.
Pause. Ew.
Ew. Is he like bleeding?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Multiple gunshot wound.
Oh, he's dead. He's gone.
Let him go.
Yeah. Just fucking do the CPR so we don't get sued.
You are the worst
Yeah.
What? I mean,
sitcom doctors I've ever seen.
go through the motions.
Yeah, no.
the
I don't
motions.
want to. I've been.
Put him on a ventilator. Multiple gunshot wounds?
Yes.
How the fuck am I supposed to save him?
You need one doctor who
Yeah.
pitches something crazy like,
Yeah.
we're going to open up his sternum, pack him full, stop the bleeding. And he goes,
We can't do that.
we can do it.
We can't do that, doctor. He
don't
might
have-
not make it if we do that because the colostomy bags are. We're out
He's
of
not gonna
colostomy
make it
bags.
anyway.
If we send him to surgery, he's not going to make it. I did this tens of times in Rhodesia. Open him up. See, that's what you need. One doctor who's like
Yeah.
on the side of sanity.
But that's
the other-
not realistic.
Yeah, why isn't there one doctor that's like, yuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Yuck.
A doctor
Ew.
that has a
What?
special
You're a
skill.
Fucking trauma surgeon in emergency room.
conscious.
Yeah, but I'm a doctor, but I've had a bad day.
That's,
no thanks.
yeah, that's not how it works in the real world. In the
Yeah.
real world, he's dead. They throw a sheet on him and move on to the next patient.
Yeah. The real world, I haven't had my freaking coffee.
Yeah,
No thanks.
that's what they did.
The guy's like, I'm alive.
That's what they did. That's what they did when I was in the emergency room.
I
walked
sheet on you.
Doctors T and Show have lost another patient.
No,
It's fine.
look,
I
I
have a record.
Hospital administrator comes down and it's like, you guys are great because no one is unsatisfied because they're all dead. When they die,
We are very low on sheets, though.
We just got a call from Bill Reagan. He's going to be suing you
Well,
too.
when I was in the hospital, I walked past a couple rooms and there was just sheets over people.
They were sleeping.
I don't know.
you walk past and you're like, oh, they're all dead.
I don't think
I
they
thought-
leave out dead bodies.
Well, I don't. Well, they. I mean, what are they else they gonna do with it?
I'm not gonna lie.
There's a
For
morgue and all.
They had to come-
hypochondriacs, both of you are so willing to give up on your patients.
I'm worried about me.
We're
okay?
looking out for ourselves.
Survival
No,
of
they
the
were-
fittest.
We're doing Rhodesian body packing.
What if
over
I touch
here.
him and I get it?
Yeah.
What if it's
Yeah.
contagious?
Yes.
I don't know. What if they were affiliated with a gang and now they're mad that
Exactly.
This is crazy.
Now you're
This is
thinking.
literally.
Of
Yeah,
all
you're
the
thinking-
role plays we've done, this is the most disappointing.
No.
I've gotten.
Yeah.
Wait,
They're
you're
affiliated with a
worried?
gang. I
You're
saved
worried that you
them.
didn't
They
save
freaking
the
come for
gang
me.
member, so then they're gonna kill you anyway. They're gonna be like,
Oh,
oh, you put a
no.
fucking sheet on.
Yeah,
him.
but you could get a paycheck from the gang that you know what I mean. That
Would have to go on the run.
now you're
Rival gang?
now you're a part of the gang war.
Fuck.
Now you're a part of the gang
This is
war.
why I don't
God
want to be a
damn it!
doctor.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just be family physicians. We don't have to do hospital.
I
We're gonna
quit. I
We're gonna
quit.
be family
I
physicians.
don't even want to be a nurse.
Family physician, it'd be like, hey, your numbers are a little wacky. Refer to this specialist.
I'm a
Refer to that
podiatrist.
specialist.
Guys, that audition for the pit was
Yeah.
tough.
Cute. Maybe we need a hospital show with shitty doctors.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why would we do
I
that?
don't know.
Because it's realistic.
Yeah, and it's more.
I don't
it's
think
more
it
relatable.
is.
I think
the
so.
pit's pretty
I
realistic.
think medicine is still like people who practice it are pretty
I think they got to be
No, they are.
tired. They'd rather be watching TikTok.
Yeah.
okay. Well, if anybody
Sorry,
on the
that
pit
spider behind
sees
my
this and
desk
would
really
like to
freaked
come
me out.
on
I'm not
the
gonna lie,
pod,
it was huge.
You'd be happy.
I don't know if
Those
it's
two
dead.
will
I
be
think I got it,
extras.
but
I'm
like,
not interested. Thanks.
not worried. It's crawling around
Imagine
under me right
being
now.
extra on the
Yeah.
pit.
Yeah, we're not interested.
They're degloved. The train degloved my leg,
Ew.
and they have to put it back
There's
together.
a lot of dong. And would you hang dong on the pit if they
I
asked
would
you to
hang
get
dong.
fully nude?
I would hang
you?
dong for the
this
honor.
guy's just. This guy's just
for the honor of having.
Would he hang dong?
He's
He's
lying.
been hanging dong for free the last couple
Wait, how do you
days.
These
mean?
progress pics are getting worse.
Yeah,
Oh my
These progress pics are getting worse.
he's been. I saw dong the other day, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing out
Wait,
there with your fucking your
note,
thirst
to
traps?
the editor. Put the progress pic.
Yeah, put
on
the
screen.
progress pic.
Slowly zoom into crotch.
Full mirror.
That wasn't me. That was
fucking-
Gabe.
now
Gabe
you're-
couldn't find it.
Yeah, what is going on
You were
inside?
wearing a
He was
G-string.
trying to get
It was
me
a
to come
story.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on a billboard.
I know. I said stop. I said yuck.
So come home.
The first one you could deny that you knew what you were doing. The
I
second
didn't-
one, you know.
I don't know what
Come on,
I'm
hey,
What would the crash
did
test
you?
dummy
Hey,
say?
did you fluff it up a little bit
No.
before you did?
No.
It's just that big. Is that
It's
what you're
not
saying?
even supposed to be. That's
Did you
not-
see it,
It
Katie?
was just.
I didn't see it.
It's on my
It
I've
was
been
phone.
off
just off
Twitter.
the mirror. It's your fault for looking at it.
Look, I didn't look at it. First of all,
It was briefly placed in the mirror.
yeah,
Gabe's
it-
saying that
I didn't
anti.
look at
That's
it.
true.
you
Okay.
seemed
Don't-
to
That's
you
true.
did.
Don't humor yourself.
I'm just saying.
Gabe doesn't
And
know
even
ball
if I
like
did
that.
look at it, it would have been a friendly look.
Okay.
It would have been like, "Hey, brother.
Seems like you did look at it.
Hey, brother.
Hey, brother."
Hey, brother.
Yeah. Speaking
I
of,
saw your cock yesterday, and it looked quite girthy.
yeah. Speaking of which, you've been looking
could
really
sell
good,
cheese.
lean.
Yeah,
You could sell cheese.
I wanted to bring something up because I wanted to confront you on the podcast, Cutie. I didn't want to call you and tell you about this. Marsh, pull up a photo that I was scrolling across my timeline. Yeah, I know. I was like, I needed. You can put this in. We could blur it out and post.
Am I naked?
But
Oh.
Cutie Cinderella, what the fuck is this? Oh, we're gonna try to put it on. Hold on. Just give it. What is going on?
Oh.
I was going across my feed and I saw a
Flashbang
photo
warning,
of
chat.
Ludwig's ass. What is going on?
He's fully cheeks out.
And this was on stream.
Yeah, what is going on?
I wasn't sure if I could
Twitch?
show it, but then I
Yeah.
just did.
How did he not
How
get
did he get
banned?
away with
He's
this?
done some stuff that I regret him doing.
Okay, so
Wait, how did he not get banned?
I don't know.
I shouldn't say that.
Take him down. Take him.
No,
Take him
we
from
love
5
him.
years ago.
so
No, this was
What is going on?
2020. He was doing like
oh,
a
2020?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
this is
god.
old
Oh,
butt
this is
cheeks.
old. I thought
These
this
are
was
old butt
new.
cheeks.
Oh,
Old cheeks.
was it
No.
an accident?
No. It was 2020. He was doing like a marbles game or something, and it landed on get shot by a paintball. And of course, he has to show his butt on stream.
Well, yeah.
And then
Yeah, show we get
Slime shot him in the butt with a paintball.
Oh, I don't. Okay, why is I thought this was new, hot
No.
news right off the press.
No,
I thought this was all fresh.
Well, you've had it
Ludwig-
bookmarked
Ludwig
for a
has
long time.
shown his butt
Yeah.
lots of times. So
Damn it. Okay. Well, I thought this was all. I thought this was fresh
Hey,
news.
I liked it.
Thank you. I thought I
I mean, you hadn't
prepared
seen
it.
it before. Did you
I
ever see the
prepared it.
picture he posted of his butt?
No.
Oh, here.
Oh my god.
I'll find it.
No. I mean, look.
You're getting him excited.
No.
Oh,
once
yeah.
you've seen one butt, you've seen them all.
Oh,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Sure.
It's crazy. It's actually not true.
They're my
Once-
favorite donor
Once you've seen
walls.
one
I
butt,
didn't
you
donut.
need
I'm
to
not going
see
to dollar
more.
wall you. Thank you for the 6 months. Thank you,
compare
thank you, Nate.
You know what I mean?
I know what
It
you
just,
mean.
it just gets your, it cranks up your appetite for a little bit more cheeks.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
There, Marsh. I sent it.
speaking of butt cheeks, I didn't go to Coachella, which is butt cheeks. It sucked.
You
Wait,
still
what?
can.
I don't know. I was looking for a transition.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That's the best butt picture he's taken.
Right.
It's incredible. Incredible. Are you attracted to that? I'm curious, genuinely speaking. Can you bring it back, Marsh? Are we I'm genuinely curious as a woman, are you attracted to those butt cheeks?
Do you like that? Do you like what you
Like
see?
do you like your man to be caked up like that?
I don't think I have a butt preference.
Okay.
He has so that it's just going to waste because he's got a whole
Yeah,
lot of ass.
He's got a
It's going to
whole lot of
waste.
ass.
Yeah.
You don't ever just go up and swat that.
Yeah, do you
thing?
ever
Oh, I
spank it?
hit him a lot. I would like to make that. I
spank
do
it?
hit him
Wait. Okay. Specify.
The way you said
everywhere
that.
and anywhere. I hit him,
You punch him in the balls?
especially when I'm mad.
No,
You hit
you're
him in the
going
face?
further.
Open palm.
Okay.
You strike him
I strike him.
throughout the day.
Yeah, anywhere and
When
everywhere.
he's bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Sometimes
seems
just
like
for
you're
the
just
sport of it.
abusing him.
Does it bounce
physically.
back?
Really?
Does it ricochet back at you
Yeah,
sometimes
he's
that
got
you
a
get
big
it?
Austin,
butt.
you
smack-
want so
You
much
can touch
information
it. You
about
can
this.
ask.
Look, Ludwig is nothing is more unattractive to me than a straight man.
Freudian.
than a straight man, okay? If you're straight, it's off limits. Period.
Yeah,
Look at Hassan. You know, not interested.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
It'd be like it's too weird. We're like brothers. Right? Actually,
Have you seen White Lotus?
I mean, I
Oh,
would touch
yeah, I s-
anyone's butt. That's my like a girl. I would also touch any guy's butt. You want me to touch it right now? I'm sick.
no,
I won't
no,
touch it.
no.
I'll get you sick.
What is happening?
I don't think it has to be sexual. You can touch his butt.
Yeah, you can platonically. Yeah, like a
you
football.
can platonically touch
Release
legs.
it! Give it a smack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make him feel better. I think he was feeling a little gay about it.
Yeah. So I was gonna bring up again. Didn't go to Coachella. Disappointed because one of my favorite bands, Green Day, played at Coachella, and I can't go to Weekend 2. Well, one of my favorite songs from Green Day is American Idiot, and I got to thinking last night. I was like, what a shirt that would go so fucking hard is a lyric from that song. Maybe I'm the faggot America. On a shirt. Go really fucking hard. And it probably exists. But then I got to thinking, what if it started a movement and
My
all
shirt
of a
is pretty
sudden
sick, like what I'm wearing right now?
Deborah's and Karen's
Thank you.
became like a staple of liberal resistance.
Thank you, Raz.
And all
Hope you're
these
doing well,
Deborah's
friend.
and Karen's.
And then they nominate you.
Yeah.
Who made the shirt?
Yep.
To be president.
Yeah.
And then you make it illegal to be straight.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm warming up to the idea of you running for office.
Please don't let Austin near the merch. He's not.
Why?
Don't worry.
Because I'd like a cabinet position.
Oh, what would
I
you?
want to go to the governor's ball.
Yeah, we want to go to the White House. I'd like to be the DOT secretary, Department of Transportation secretary.
Okay, just so you can, put your fingers, grab my little fingers over the airplanes. That's what you want.
Yeah,
to do.
would you hire us in the administration?
I don't want to be in the administration. But can I go to the governor's ball?
No,
Why? That's stupid.
you're not allowed
Right.
anywhere near me.
Why are you being mean?
Yeah. Why can't she go?
Why am I being mean?
Are you gonna? If you became president, would you forget about us?
Yes.
What the heck?
You wouldn't. Okay. Question.
I'm not becoming president.
Can you confirm or deny that you will run for office?
Yes, I can. I can deny it. I'm
Why?
not running for office.
Ever, Senator?
Never.
Will,
I'm
you should
never-
run for office.
I don't know. Now,
There's no shot.
head of your intelligence agency.
Ooh. Come on, just run for president. Stop being a pussy.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
It would be such a cool anime ending to our friendship if you became the president, made me the
We
head
would
of
still have to do the
intelligence.
And then you
pod
have to
every
and I
assassinate me.
assassinate you.
And then you kill me.
We'd do the pod. We'd have to move to Washington D.C. We'd do the pod. I'd move to Washington D.C.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
If he was the
He could
president,
fly in for the pod.
we could do it from the Oval Office.
You could fly in. You
Air
have,
Force
like-
One? Oh
yeah.
my God. Could you give me the jet? I'll take it to fucking Cabo for the weekend. Air Force One. Come on.
He can't be president. He doesn't know how to golf.
That's
true.
I don't.
That
I
is
don't know how to
true.
golf. That would probably give me a leg up though, because I'd have to do presidential shit instead of golfing.
Stupid.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
families back together.
Families back together.
Cutie, I want to give you the floor. Any wisdom you can share with people?
She hates this.
Turns out if your dad sneezes on you, you will get cold. So ask him not too nicely, not in like a funny way, because then he'll keep doing it. And also I found out that Seinfeld, I really like it. I've been rewatching it. It's a good show. But Larry David was too afraid to be Jerry Seinfeld in the show. And so he had Seinfeld play Seinfeld. And then Seinfeld got really famous off of Larry David. And sometimes you should take your own shots.
Well, he
He
did.
had Jason Alexander play his character.
No, yeah,
Oh,
he was
what?
supposed to.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was supposed to be
He
Jason
was supposed to be
Alexander.
George.
Okay, I got this information from stupid ass Caroline.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now?
He's supposed to be. He's
No, no, no,
supposed to
no.
be George
Why
Costanza.
did she tell me that?
No, Caroline,
she didn't.
I think you
misunderstood
yeah,
what
you
she
did.
was
You
saying.
misunderstood. You absolutely did.
Well, Jason Alexander ended up in Pretty Woman, and so don't miss the shots you should have taken. But then Larry David wasn't afraid to be in
Larry Bird.
a Curb Your Enthusiasm. So sometimes it just takes a while to get some confidence, and maybe you're just a Larry David.
Can we get that with one of those like scrolls with like the inspirational music?
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Where was
See
it,
ya.
Gabe? Gabe's slacking. He should have put that on there.
There are people, they'll
What
complain.
happened
Literally
over
slacking.
here when I was gone?
Oh.
I'm gonna reprimand
you
him.
We
Bill?
had a jerk off competition. I got first. It was crazy. You super missed out.
Oh, you definitely
jerk
fucking
off.
spilled. You
I
definitely
can jerk
spilled.
it.
You can't jerk
How-
it.
I can jerk it.
She
Why
can
does it
spray
smell like soup in this entire room?
There's
spilled
soup
soup all
everywhere,
over me.
okay, idiot?
Where were you?
I
He was pooping. I knew it. I knew it.
Good episode. Good episode. Cutie Shorts editor did it on her Insta. Yeah. Gabe gets paid too much to not do that. I'm going to fight him with a gun. Good episode. I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep because I'm tired. And it's late and I have an early fucking morning tomorrow. I have to do Fear and merch stuff tomorrow. So I go sleep. I'm Braid Will. You guys can keep watching someone Fear and related. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you the next time I stream, which who knows when the fuck that will be. Sooner rather than later. Maybe if you show up next time, I'll stream again sooner. And again. And again. And the next day. 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 And the next. And the next day. Next.